to the club in.
But I think it's the other way around. If you go to the club in it,
you flexing.
Technically, that's the gag. That's what they trying to say.
Nah, it's the other way.
Because in the gym, it's just gym clothes.
Yeah, it's gym clothes.
Yeah.
Nah, I think
That's
for
fine.
guys it's backwards though, because like if you show up with some like super expensive basketball shoes to hoop, you balling.
You got the KD.
Yeah, if you wearing that to the gym you don't give a fuck. Like,
Right.
So if you can wear Lululemon to the
I
gym,
guess you're right.
you more doing your thing than if you wear Lululemon to
That's
the
your
club.
regular. You can sweat in that.
But now it's called athleisure.
Right, athleisure wear.
So it's like how we be wearing the little leggings, top, whatever. But not, it look like workout clothes, but we just running errands in them. That's athleisure.
Athleisure, yep.
I got.
So your fit currently is
Like she likes
athleisure.
No, this is just a sweatsuit.
Could it be?
People work out in sweatsuits.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Because it's a sweat suit.
It could be in the mid. Yes, yeah, it's like in the middle.
I guess I'm right. I guess so.
Because you could for sure run errands with it, but you could also go to the gym and get
I could.
a light workout.
That's crazy. I would never work out in this. Athleisure.
Like
Lululemon.
by Sheree. Remember Sheree?
Oh my God,
Athleisure
bro.
brand?
That shit never came. Did it ever come out?
Spring. I don't know. Maybe. They probably had a few samples or something.
That's a very niche girl topic.
I
From
was
Real
like,
Housewives.
I
Basketball
was
wives?
listening.
Real Housewives.
Real
of Atlanta.
Housewives, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I ain't updated on that. What happened though?
You know, 2 weeks in the Real Housewives of Atlanta, like
You say no, you lying.
saga.
You think about lying right
Or
now,
what
huh?
is it?
Nah, I really don't know what you're talking about, but I want to know. So just keep going with the story. What happened?
So it's on Bravo, and they've had so many seasons of this this show or whatever.
I know about the show, but I don't know like the people in it.
Okay, so Sheree Whitfield, her husband was like an athlete. I think he was in like the NFL or something like that. But she came out with an athleisure brand, but she kept putting off the release date for years. And it became
Like
it's a running
Detox.
joke.
historical joke.
Like
Yes,
Detox.
literally. So it's a running joke where everybody just be like, "Shut up!" Like she by Sheree, like it's never coming
Never
out.
coming out.
Like,
Okay, all right, yeah, all right. I'm updated now. See, yeah, that's
The
all.
older Lululemon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I still can't believe they made a song about it. Lululemon.
All right, welcome to Fair to Say, man. We got
aggressive.
that was aggressive.
That was aggressive.
Y'all was just like repeating shit at each other. It looked like it's going down. I'm picking it back up. We get the energy there, man. Because we got Court in the building, and I'm
Yeah.
excited to have Court in the building. Because Court, where the fuck have you been?
I know. I haven't been here since like December.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
We're
damn near
going in
December
summer?
for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was staying out the way until the dust settled.
Yeah, I feel it.
Oh, it's
It
too
was
much.
just a lot
It
going on.
was too much smoke at the table.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. Just,
Yeah.
And it was getting intense.
Yeah.
So I was here in the beginning, like when it maybe not like first started or
Mm-hmm.
When it first got settled, I think when the final cast first got settled, that's definitely when you came in.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to stay out of it.
Yeah.
I think so far you've probably ran the longest streak without a crash out or jumping into the drama.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're over there doing community as well, doing your thing.
That's fun.
Staying out the drama over there too.
Very
But they
much
try
so.
to pull me in, but
They
I
do.
stay
Because
out.
by that time, Ella pushed over a midget. Like she was already well into the shit.
It
Not
was
beating up a midget.
first of all, it's a duende. Shout out to Rios because he put us on and we all figured out that I was fighting a whole ass demon.
Ooh.
A little midget demon leprechaun nigga.
Whoa.
That nigga lifted your legs up and I saw the clip again. That nigga.
I didn't ask for none of that. I was a bruised.
A bruised.
I was a bruised. Shout out Shamar.
Right.
Damn, that is crazy. Yeah, he did have your legs in the air.
It was unfortunate.
He threw a
That's
bear brick
illegal.
at you
He
the same
threw a
size
bear
as
brick
him.
at me.
Nah, that's
I had no choice but to pick him up and push him over. I didn't even push him over. I picked him up and I just stiff armed him. And what came of that came of
was
it.
a push. Right.
It did. I didn't like that day at all. But now we know we were dealing with a duende.
So there's good kinds like the
No.
like the niggas
There's
that
no
work at
good
the
demons.
chocolate factory. They're the good kind.
Oh,
That's a
dwarves.
Oompa Loompa, nigga. That's not a demon.
They said Oompa Loompas were slaves.
I believe
I think
that.
so. They wasn't getting paid. Them niggas wasn't getting paid.
They had food, board, and
No, I'm
that's it.
talking about like black people slaves or Indians or something.
They were orange. They wasn't black.
I know they just made them that color. They just
no,
made
they
them
were
that color in the
orange.
book.
So in the book, there was originally slaves making chocolate.
Mm.
I'm trying to tell you.
Showing,
It was a whole
showing.
It was a whole factory.
I don't
What
know.
is that?
That's part of this Charlie and Chocolate Factory song.
No, it's not.
Yeah, when the nigga was chewing
Nah, I
gum.
didn't.
Oh, that's probably the new one.
Chewing all day long. That's the Johnny Depp version.
Oh yeah, that's the.
Oh,
new one.
y'all like the other version more?
Yeah, absolutely.
The original?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Way better.
Oompa,
The
loompa,
original.
That song's in
The
both.
original
do.
grandparents.
Oh.
the
Yeah.
original-
That's the only
Well-
song I know from that motherfucker.
I think I'm trained to like the newer version because on rainy days in school they always played Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That was like a staple. On that rollout TV is like damn near the only movie my teacher had. So
Oh, that's crazy. Y'all got to watch
The
good
rollout
movies.
TV, like pushing.
yeah.
They were always
We got to
educational
watch
movies.
Barbershop too in the class.
That's hard.
Oh,
I
That's
had
hard.
a bootleg. I
really
got
good
I
one.
brought it to class.
Oh, you brought it.
Yeah.
Oh, so this
I
is your
remember that
fault.
time.
Yeah, the teacher
That's
wanted to. He wanted to see it. I
So
was
it's
like,
like
I got barbershop too.
Was it like a if y'all don't snitch we could watch this kind of thing?
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure,
yeah.
definitely.
I
Don't tell
think-
nobody we watching this.
I think the cool thing is I feel like that level of like teachers are coming back to where like
Yeah,
like
they
we look
are.
at like the TikTok teachers, the teachers who are on TikTok making TikToks with the kids and shit. Like the cool teacher is coming back. I didn't have too many cool teachers. I probably had like 3 my whole school career.
Well, that's because they battling, the
Demons?
robot teachers.
You mean literal robot teachers?
Learning gonna be online in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? When you do that, then you miss all of what you talking about.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, what makes these teachers better than these ones? And then it's that right there.
I think the other thing is like, I think we shouldn't go full online because I think those like teachers in the classrooms is important because for a long time, like besides your parents, that's damn near the only adults you deal with in close proximity. And you start to really like navigate and see how people like I do think teachers are supposed to be role models to a certain extent, but like I think that
Absolutely.
a lot of people
They
model
should be.
they
That's what I'm saying.
well because there's always an argument of like, oh, teachers should be able to post what they want, they can go out there and live their life. Nigga, if I'm gonna post on Instagram, I'm smoking a blunt and I'm a teacher, it is what it is. Nigga, that's my real life.
I don't know.
Cause I worked with kids and
I'm
they told
I'm
us.
for the gas. I smoked.
I would say they told us not
Pass
to
me that
post
shit.
Yeah,
anything
right.
of us doing anything crazy. I'm like, I'm posting me in the club, nigga. It's going up on the page.
But then during class, your kids is in your business, and that becomes a
No, for
problem
sure.
depending on who you are. Because I see
that's-
that all the time.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's not my fault they in my business, but I'm not trying to like blast it out for the world. I'm kind of just posting it for the people I fuck with, people that was there.
So make a
Yeah.
private one.
A private Instagram?
Yeah.
Because you want to think of it
I
in a
feel it.
bigger like. Because I worked for LAUSD for 5 years,
Mhm.
and a lot of my students that I worked with, they're all grown now.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
They're all grown. A lot of them are thriving, whether they're entrepreneurs, having kids, whatever the case is. But like when you think of it like that,
Mhm.
you want to still make sure you're being a good impact on.
Yeah.
you know,
I
how
probably
they
blew
turn
it by
out.
now. I ain't gonna
Talking about, I
lie.
was so
Yeah,
pissed.
because then it even be
Yeah.
crazier. Cause same, I used to work at an after school program, and it's like them kids be out now.
Yeah.
Like I will see them at the club and be like, "Oh my
You're
god, this
home.
is gross!" Like I'm leaving or go home. Like
They
so
be like, hey,
same
Miss
energy.
Ella.
Like you just really look at me and I be like, "Oh my god!"
believe
My
Let me
homework,
fuck,
Miss
Miss Ella.
Ella. Nigga, what? Ella was your teacher?
We gonna let me
And they
fuck
go like
it.
Oh my god, I hate y'all so bad. That
Now,
shit is so
one of my when I was coaching for Venice, and my little brother G3, he was playing. Then years later, we at the house. I Uber something. One of the players came and gave G3 the food, and then he was like, "Damn, my brother here." And then I was like, "Damn, you grown now? Like you
Yeah.
doing Uber and shit."
It'd
like,
be so crazy.
and then just how they look different, like they had the maturing, and then they all the way mature. It's like, damn, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
I still see
Really
you as a
seeing
little
people
kid.
random.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. I look at y'all like,
Even when you
Yeah.
see the kids going to prom and shit, that'd be crazy to me. Like, oh,
oh, it's
my
about to
God.
be prom season too.
It's
Yeah.
okay. So look, this is what's been blowing me, and I will go ahead and say this is my get off on who you mad at. Why the fuck is prom so early this year?
Oh man.
I've been seeing proms for like a month and a half now, and I swore prom was always after spring break, right before graduation.
Yeah,
Oh,
prom
it's
is like
already
May.
Yeah.
April? Oh,
Yeah, people already going to prom and
Yeah.
shit.
People been going to prom since like March. Like I seen people going to prom right after Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
And I was
too
like,
early.
what are y'all doing?
Yeah,
That's
they
weird.
they school year must about to end in May.
I don't know.
I think, because I know for my high school, we always started early. I think most high school started in October. We would start like
What?
Wait, what?
September, August.
September, my bad, September. We would start in early August.
That's normal.
So
Most schools I remember would
We
start like
started-
halfway through August or the
We
first
started
week of
September. We started September.
yeah, most schools
first week
started in September. We started super early August.
So
So
y'all finished early.
I had homies. Yeah, we finished. I had homies who were still going to school when I was already out.
Yeah. It goes up and down, but I mean,
Yeah, that's real early though.
but that's
Yeah.
dumb early, like March prom.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
That's
early.
wild. I don't
I'm curious
get
to see when these graduations start happening. If that matches
shit.
up with the timeline of prom.
Let
Did
me
y'all go to y'all went to y'all prom?
Yeah, I went to my prom.
Told
I went to my
prom.
prom. I'm
I
burnt
told
out
prom.
too.
Look,
I for sure.
I'm
I
burnt
tore
Dress
prom.
type.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Custom dresses and all the shit. My mom. So my junior year, my mom made both my dresses.
That's tight.
That's
For
hard.
the senior year, or you went junior year
No,
too?
I went junior year.
So how is that going junior year? And then like when you go senior, you already know what it's like and shit.
No, it's a whole different ball game. As a
It's
junior,
like two different parties.
their
yeah,
prom. Now
yeah, it's their
my
senior prom. Then the next year is when you go all out. Like you could still do it up your junior year, but your senior year, oh yeah, it's over with.
You could go your junior year.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
junior senior prom. You could go any year if anybody invites you.
So
Right.
I got asked my freshman year,
Yeah.
and my
Oh,
mom
you
was
shoulda
like,
did that.
my mom was like, you can't go.
you'd have
Yeah,
been
you
the
would've been
nigga.
And I was
Blair.
like,
You would have been the
look,
nigga.
Right. I'm going to prom in 9th grade. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Or
was
she
a-
would have been looked at as corny.
No, it was a senior girl who
Your
played.
mom? Okay.
It was a senior girl who played lacrosse. She was like, I want you to go to
say
prom
it.
with me.
I wasn't gonna say.
And I was like, I'm finna go. I told my mom, I'm finna go to prom. She's like, you can't go. You a freshman. I'm like, nah, it's cool. A senior asked me, and she was like, you can't go. You a freshman.
Nah, you could
I'm
definitely.
like,
Yeah,
damn, why the
for
fuck
sure
I
could
can't
go.
go?
You could
Said, "Not
definitely
on my
go.
watch."
And they have a limit to the after high school years. You can still go too.
That's out of pocket. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
because you got to think about it. If it was a couple, this is why it gets tricky.
It
This is
does.
why this shit gets real tricky. And I'm going to tell y'all because we had to calculate this shit. When I was on the prom committee and we had to calculate it. If y'all could have gone to school together, that's tricky because what if he's a senior and she's a sophomore and then he turns 18 but he was 17 and she was she was 15 when they started dating. It gets tricky.
So you 20, 21 at prom.
We had a limit. The limit was 20. The limit was 20.
20 is that's
And
crazy.
this
That's
was
out of
years ago
pocket.
though, because it was niggas that was like, or it was girls. It was
Y'all
it was
voted on that
crazy.
age?
No, we had.
That was
we
just the
had-
rule.
It's a real
They,
Romeo
like,
and Juliet law.
protested
Like it's a
about
real
this
Romeo and
shit.
Juliet law. Like niggas,
Yeah.
if y'all could prove that y'all was in a relationship
Exactly.
while y'all was both minors, it's like it's still technically okay. I think it's out of pocket.
Yeah, it was very strange, but it was something that we had to like figure out because my year, for whatever reason, it was so many seniors and juniors whose people had graduated. Like even that, my junior year, the boy that I went to prom with was a senior. So the next year, if I wanted to still take him, he was
Right.
already out of high school. So
Right.
what do? If that's still my man, like what am I supposed to do?
Not go to prom.
So we had to really like figure out how to make that make sense. And the biggest age difference was 17 and 20 because there was a freshman that was dating a senior that was sophomore. So it went her whole 4 years. So by the time she was a senior, he was still 3-4 years older than her.
They got a
So it
job.
was 17 and 20. And that was the one where everybody was like, bro, they literally been together since she started at this school. Like, what are we going to do about that? Parents was coming up there arguing it down, everything.
Damn,
like,
that was a
niggas
whole big thing?
Yeah, like it was a big ass
Shit,
deal.
yeah, that is. Yeah.
It was a big ass deal. So we had to figure it out. And they was like, what's the best way we can make this make sense?
Well, when you say we, that's like you saying y'all voted on that?
Yeah, the prom committee.
Oh, you was
And-
on the prom committee?
Yeah, and we had to talk to
You was part of
every-
ASB?
No,
What's that?
the BSU.
What is it? something student body?
Associated student. I mean,
okay.
yeah, associated.
I ran for president when I was
student body or
in
some shit.
elementary too, by the way.
I won president
I
in
won.
elementary school. For
You
sure.
ran for president?
Yeah,
I did.
I had pencils.
Committee.
I had,
Black leadership. I like that.
I
President
had little
Tom.
posters all across the school. And
What
stuff.
was your slogan? You remember it?
I didn't have no slogan. I don't
How
remember.
you a president ain't had no damn
I don't
slogan?
remember. I don't, like.
Vote for.
I don't remember
It's
the
a
slogan. I
her.
just remember having pencils.
I don't
number
remember.
2 pencils engraved, and it had like vote for my name for president.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
passed them out. That was like my campaign and
That's
a little
funny.
pen.
I never ran for nothing because I didn't think I was gonna win.
Really? Scary,
Scary
man.
ass.
That's
Right.
no. As
That's
a kid,
all
I
it
was
boils
like,
down
I was
to.
so in my head as a kid, like, man, I'm cool. I ain't even trying to set myself up for no. Not
Nah, they do be
humiliation.
drawing on
I
your
think
pictures and
disappointment.
stuff. That part was T.
Oh,
They
yeah,
was
they had
drawing
you
all.
right.
They was drawing all type of shit on my pictures. I'm like, bruh.
Getting mustaches and vampire teeth and shit.
I'm tearing my own shit down.
Get this bullshit off here, nigga. How do y'all feel about like I know back in the day, like celebrities used to get asked to go to prom and they'd go. Do y'all think that's out of pocket now?
That was rare though.
Right.
That
People
was like
asking,
for
like-
shows.
Like Jonas Brothers and shit to come to prom as a prom date, and
But
niggas
that
is-
was like
More
no.
staged.
Whenever I would see
He was
that
on stage.
happen, it was always like a big campaign. So it'd be like the whole school. Then MTV would find out about it and pick it up, and
Yeah.
and then it would end up happening.
But then there was like niggas like hitting up Ariana Grande. I knew that was a thing like my year. Niggas hitting
like,
up Ariana
take
Grande
me,
like,
myself
hey,
to
come to
prom?
prom with me.
I never saw it actually get pulled off unless it was like some local shit.
It had to be some local shit.
It had to be like some lower grade shit, not like that, but just like a regional artist, not like no superstar like Beyonce wasn't going nowhere with nobody.
If a nigga hit you up and asked you to prom right now, would you go? Like
No,
Ella, I love
I'm grown as
FMW.
fuck.
I want you to go to prom
Fuck
with
no,
me.
I'm grown as fuck.
16 in prom.
If I was
Perform
closer
at
to that
16
age,
versus
maybe,
show
but
up. That's
I'm
the
too
same
far
thing.
from that. Like my nieces and nephews just graduating from high school. I'm not doing that. That's gross.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Like,
It's like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Stand around y'all little ass kids all fucking day?
I would come to the send off, the champagne party
Right,
or
a
something.
party.
For sure. The
Yeah.
champagne
Yeah,
party
like, I
going
would
up.
love
Okay,
to
yeah.
have- yeah.
That's-
Champagne
yeah.
party going up.
And mind you, I didn't realize that a lot of people. I didn't know that champagne parties was a West Coast thing.
Really?
I did not know that.
I thought they do that everywhere.
I did
Right.
too. Until everybody was like, "What the fuck? Y'all having a whole function to send somebody off to prom?" Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. I didn't know that was like a only.
Yeah, nah,
I was like,
champagne
Did you-
parties, the whole, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Y'all
or
pull
just
off on some fly
at least a
shit?
window.
Huh?
During prom, did y'all pull off in some fly shit?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I went in the STS, Cadillac STS.
That's
It was,
funny. We had a
2000,
charger.
it was a 2000, I graduated 2008, so it was 2008.
Yeah, I had a
2008
charger.
STS. I wanted a CTS because CTS is
Oh, the
my
CTS,
favorite.
yeah.
But the STS is a bigger body, big body. It's the same type of car, just bigger.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I can picture it.
I definitely I couldn't
Look it up.
I
man.
still have my permit, so I couldn't drive yet, but I had to convince my mama that my prom date was gonna be good driving the car. But she knew him. Like, we grew up together, we from the hood. Like, she knew it. So she was just like, ugh. I trust him, but I'm terrified. But he paid for it and everything. He had all the money for all of it. She just had to rent it because we was kids.
Kids, yeah.
But he had his license, so she rented us a charger. That shit was fire.
Don't worry about
Y'all
my
speedy?
name.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, in the city,
You in the
so
thing.
San Francisco is all hills.
Right.
So the way our prom was at, if y'all know, y'all will know, our prom was at Fort Mason, which is in the marina, all the way down by like the Golden Gate Bridge.
Mhm.
Okay.
And so to get there from Fillmore, you literally are going up and then down all the hills. Like, that's how you get over back there. And so I just knew we was going to lose our front bumper that night.
Damn.
I
Y'all.
just knew.
Oh, he was scared.
Literally, pow, pow. Every one of them, we was just sliding. Shout out to Don. That shit was so fun though. I really was like, bruh, we did it up.
Oh,
And
you still like are cool with your prom date?
absolutely. We from the
that's
same
hard.
place. So we it was crazy because we had decided we was gonna wear blue because one of our homies had just passed, Skylar, R.I.P. Skybanger. We was wearing sky blue for Skybanger. So I had the blue dress. It was like this color, blue dress, and then he had on the white suit with the blue, and then we both had the little scarves that said like R.I.P. Skybanger.
That's very.
So we already
thoughtful.
knew, but that was the whole thing. Like we all knew each other. I know a lot. You don't keep up with people from high school?
No, I do.
I'm still cool with
No, my prom
everybody
date
I
pregnant
grew up
now.
with,
Shout
for
out,
real.
shout out to you and your baby.
See,
I know it's people that I chose not to fuck with because I chose not to fuck with them. But I mean, I still know everybody. Plus, some shit I be popping it. I
Well,
don't
you
give
say
a
I'm
fuck.
a ski with the high school people. That wasn't that long ago.
I know, but still,
It's like 6 years.
yeah, but still.
Yeah, 7 years actually now.
But you asked me,
Yeah, no.
like you
I was-
asked me,
no,
like
but you-
that was weird.
No, I was like, that's
That's
cool.
what
You
I'm
still
like,
you
you
know.
go
know?
to a reunion?
Hell yeah! Matter of fact, my little brother is planning a reunion right now.
That's hard.
Did you go to a reunion? What school you went to?
I went to 2 high schools, and
Me too.
Yeah,
I went to 3
2 different
actually.
high schools.
Out here?
Out here.
Damn, I went to
school
more than
in the
3. I went to
60s,
like
and I
4.
went to school in downtown LA.
Why you don't want to say the schools?
So one of them, okay, well, it's called Catch. Like,
Oh,
it's
Catch.
just a
Okay,
random
yeah,
name.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
people
yeah.
don't know that school.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm
And then the other
LA,
school
so I
is
know.
called VAPA, and a lot of people don't know that school.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know neither of these schools.
Now, Catch, I know there's a bunch of catches are out there type shit, so I know about that. But
Yeah.
the other school, I don't know.
Yeah, I
So,
went
but
to
why
Catch
why you
because-
go to them schools though? That's crazy.
So I was coming from Palms. First, I went to Palms.
Oh,
middle
see, yeah,
school.
Palms is straight. I went to Venice, so a lot of people from Palms, Venice type
Yeah,
shit.
and I went to Venice Boys and Girls Club. And worked
Okay,
there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
It was either go from Palms to Venice or Palms to Hamilton or Culver City. But I really wanted to go to Westchester really, really bad. And my mom was like, no, I don't want you to go to Westchester. They don't be like focusing over there. And she, one of my other friends, her parent told my mom like, oh, this school Catch was on the Tyra Banks show, and Janet Jackson gave out like phones and all this stuff happened, right?
Oh, wow, this
so
is
they was
wild.
like, they were marketing it to be like a a charter school that was in the arts, basically.
Okay.
And so she was like, you need to be somewhere more isolated, pretty much. And I ended up at Catch. Catch was a great school. It was in the arts, but it was a lot of gang members there.
That's
Like,
fire.
It was so, it was so many riots.
Creative gangbangers is crazy. That's fire.
No,
Nah.
they was creative, but it was on 70th and 8th Ave. And if you got kicked out of like Dorsey, Fremont, any of these schools, you went to Catch because they was just accepting everybody. But yeah, the other school I went to is in downtown LA on Grand and Cesar Chavez. It's also a performing arts school.
Oh, I think I've heard about that one.
Yeah, it's this big, like,
Yeah,
it looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
a spaceship.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
know what it looks like, but the name, they change it so much. Just
Yeah.
like
Okay.
Catch changes location. Yes, I went to those schools and they're both performing arts schools.
That makes sense. I see. Because
Mm-hmm.
so basically, your parents trying to send you to a school that specializes in something, not knowing that it's just this shit just like all the rest of the schools.
Yeah, it was
Nah,
turned
for
up.
Just turned up and artistic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
so
it
I
was
do because
fair.
you said you knew Oscar right from the boy. Yeah, I
From the
played
Boys and
football with
Girls Club.
Oscar
Yeah.
at Venice. So,
Exactly.
yeah, that R.P. Oscar, man. I went to his
R.I.P.
funeral and all that. That was like our reunion, which is crazy because
that's
His
how-
funeral?
yeah, his funeral was
'Cause
really
it was
like
one after.
the class reunion because
Damn.
everybody
Came
everybody
together
went
for
to
him.
the funeral and it was just like you just
Yeah.
seen
You ain't see-
everybody
yeah.
there. It was crazy. It was a tough it was tough for that to be the reason everybody came together. But I seen people from when I was a freshman to when I was a senior. Like
Yeah.
Oscar touched a lot of people. Shout out to Oscar, man.
Shout out, man.
Shout out.
He
Yeah.
did. He was a influential person for the youth. He would be crumb dancing. He would turn around and be a preacher. He'll teach people how to DJ, like all kind of stuff.
And I remember one day he was at practice and he did me and Drebo remember this story and he was like, yeah, man, I'm tired. We like, why are you tired? He was like, last night I was just at the studio singing with Usher. And we
Right.
thought he was just like lying. Like he was
From
just like,
studio
bro,
to
shut
the
your
Boys and
ass
Girls
up.
Club.
But it's not like being older now, it's not far fetched. Like that could have been
Yeah.
true. Cause we never believed that nigga. Like that was always a joke. Like, shut up. You talking about you singing with Usher, but like, and he wasn't a liar.
Yeah.
So like
Could have been true. Yeah.
then, like now in hindsight, that nigga really wasn't lying about that, but we always clowned him like you talking about you singing with
funny.
Usher. Shout out Oscar though, yeah.
What was the incident that happened in y'all school? Every school got an incident.
I think we talked about this before. The girl, one of the security guards, it was a senior. I don't even know if she was a senior. Yeah, she probably was a senior because I was a junior. She got caught necking one of the security guards on the stairs during passing period.
Damn.
And it was
The
like
security
a big
guard got caught naked, or the security
She-
guard got caught with a naked girl?
No,
She was topping them off.
necking. Yeah.
Oh, necking. Oh, during passing period?
Yeah. Because our school
So
was
worse
He
time.
deserved to get caught.
Right, that's only
Like,
a few
why the
minutes.
fuck would you do
Yeah, that's why I was
that?
so
That's
sick.
stupid.
So much foot traffic.
Like, that's stupid,
I mean,
bro.
not passing period. Sorry, it was while classes was going.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm
okay.
like, wait a minute. You right. No,
I
it was-
wasn't saying. Ring. I'm like,
No, I said passing period because it was the girl. It was the girl who caught him. It was her dead period. Like she didn't have no class,
Yeah.
so
just
she caught
wandered.
them on her dead period. Like she
Damn.
walked through.
And she
seen-
told?
Yeah. No, she just told the school. She just spread the rumor, and then it ended up getting back to the people later. But
Imagine a bunch of kids knowing that you.
But
like,
happened-
that
it
shit
happened
gonna
in my
spread
school,
like
though.
a wildfire.
It happened in my school and it didn't spread. And I ain't gonna lie, they named the football field after this nigga.
why would you say that? Now we know who it is.
I mean,
Right, we
shit.
gonna put
Fuck
you
it.
up
The
on
nigga did it.
stand.
The fuck?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking a
But-
kid, not okay. Like,
No, I know, but I'm saying if you was trying not to say who it was.
no, fucking a kid,
But-
not okay. Do y'all math? Y'all can figure out who it is. But
I don't know.
a kid had
I don't
told me
even-
a kid had told
Yeah.
us they gonna figure out where I went to. I've said where I went to school before.
Oh.
But a kid had told me like, hey, every day this dude and this girl come out of his classroom like early as fuck, and so we had to pull up early to catch it happen. So we chilling on the basketball field out where his classroom is, and just like clockwork, they walk out together. Nobody's supposed to be in your classroom that early in the morning.
What if she was getting tutoring?
Going like this, getting tutoring.
That's fucked up.
He needs to be in jail.
So yeah, but y'all didn't see nothing.
I be feeling like they need to die.
Hell no.
Yes.
Okay,
No.
but
Take
it just looked fishy.
Every
Persecution
single
at its
day,
worst.
she in that motherfucker.
But I'm
Dolo.
saying every single day he knocking her down.
Cause he used to show up early. That's how he knew. His parents dropped him off early every day. He put us on.
I'm saying that seemed obsessive every
I mean,
day.
maybe they're not cracking every day, but they for sure cracking.
I feel it. I mean,
yeah, that's
What
that's,
is another reason why you in a class with a teacher solo every day?
I just said it. Tutoring.
Every single day? You don't need every single day tutoring.
Shit. You ain't ever met a remedial bitch?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Like,
trying
it
to
just
figure out,
seemed
like,
like,
why you-
Fucking the teacher
That just seemed
remedial.
like
I
a
feel like
rumor.
that's excessive.
and I feel like
But
that's
at the
why
same
that didn't
time,
go.
I'm not putting it past
That
him.
didn't go how it was supposed to
Yeah,
go
like
because
this nigga got aired out. Like
Right,
when they
that's what I'm
found out, the
saying.
nigga got aired out.
Nigga
Like
seen that
she
happen.
denied it, he denied it, but everybody was like, "Nah, nigga, it ain't that." Plus, the nigga that at our school, the security guard, he was fine as fuck. Like I'm talking about, he used to pull up in the car. He used to have a candy painted scraper. Like it was the shit. Like we was just like, "Oh my god, this nigga's so fine." Da 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 da. So when it happened, everybody was like, "Oh, this bitch."
So
Like,
every girl in the school is waiting to.
yeah. So that might be some hating shit. I
Yeah,
don't know about
yeah.
that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like,
There
it
might be
ended
some
up-
hate shit
no,
going on.
she ended up like it was a thing. Like we ended up, it came out, it was all true. Like it was crazy.
So she finally
it was
admitted?
It was that, and then the other one was the track coach. So I went to two schools too. It was two separate schools. So that was the security guard at one school, but at the other school I went to, the track coach married. He ended up knocking the track star of our school, and then he ended up marrying her. They was together. Like it was a thing. He didn't give a fuck.
He said, "I'm gonna show you how much of a star you are."
Like we used to always say, like after practices and shit, we would always see them leaving together, blah blah blah. Nobody was really tripping off of it, but then it got different. Like lunchtime, he'd bring her lunch. Like it was all types of manny shit going on at that motherfucking school. Come to find out, she ended up dropping out of school or some shit, and then we seen them on Facebook. Them niggas was married with kids
that's
and all
out of
types of
pocket,
shit.
right? Like,
That's out of fucking pocket. That nigga needs to be stoned.
Right.
like I don't give a fuck if
That's
she 18 or
grooming.
not. That's
Now that's grooming.
That's like
Right.
prime level grooming.
You
Yeah,
got
he
her
took
on your track
he
team.
He took her life
Cause
from
you,
her.
you
Man,
her
what?
teacher. So that's what you was teaching her in my eyes. You was teaching her that I was cool, and that's grooming, nigga. You out of pocket.
Bro, that nigga was a sicko, and he looked like a creep. He looked like Master fucking Splinter. He looked ugly, like he looked like a little brat. And we was just like, ew. She was so pretty. She was so fire too. Like
Turned
that's
out.
why I was so sick, because it was just like us that knew. Like she was just green. Like
Yeah.
she was so green. It's like, oh my god, we could see this from a mile away, bitch. It ain't that. Like don't do it. And she would get mad. She'd fight people all day long. They'd say something about him, her. She'd get off. Like, it would just be crazy. And we'd be like, nah, she gone. It's over with.
I feel it.
And he ended up getting fired. And once he got fired, it was like, oh, well, they know now. Fuck it. So he'd pick her up from school, still pull up, all the shit.
Bold.
Oh, so she's still going to the school. He got fired from the school, but he's still scooping her.
Mm-hmm. And then I think she ended up dropping out. She either dropped out or graduated. I don't remember which one it was, but then we end up seeing them on Facebook like a year later, and they was getting married.
God,
Was y'all friends with the girl that was giving everybody head at school?
you still on her?
Oh, the security guard?
No,
girl? You talking about in general?
In general, yeah.
Like the school bop.
Oh, the bop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was y'all
Yeah, the school
friends
bop
with
was a cool bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was unaware who she was.
I was.
You was unaware who she was? Damn.
Like, I knew one person that did
Damn.
something. I was giving everybody
Ugly
head.
topic. It's an ugly topic.
The school bop wasn't actually like a mean girl. Like, she was cool.
Shout out Bobos.
Oh, you out of pocket. You, cause I almost said, I almost shouted the bitch out, but I didn't have a nickname for
Shout
her.
out to School Bop. Like
Hey,
YG and his songs.
It's so crazy because it be so many because have you ever heard them talk about that? Who was talking about this? It was some show or like a pod or something I was watching, and they was talking about how it's always one hurt ass bitch from the hood, but she just be fucking everybody. Everybody be fucking on her.
Oh, like a flip. Like a whole
Flip, yeah. Like a full flip, but she just the home girl, and everybody be tagging her. She ugly as fuck. She cool as shit. She could cook like a
And
motherfucker.
she gonna go. Like,
Yeah, she a flip.
all right. Shout out Brooke and Cece, man. Both of y'all.
Oh.
Are y'all really shouting these people out? Y'all making fake names.
I can show you these bitches. I ain't
That's out of pocket.
No, but I'm saying y'all was friends with them though, right?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
it was- and did y'all didn't judge them or?
I judged.
Well, you didn't know. You was,
I was scared. I was scared. I was like, because I wasn't doing nothing at that time. I was still very much like,
Exactly.
this is not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So when I started figuring out that all my homegirls was tagging shit, I was like, yo.
That's one. From the girl side,
I was like, what are y'all doing? It's gonna go bad. I was like, y'all finna get pregnant, y'all finna get AIDS, something's gonna go wrong. Like, what are y'all doing? And I just used to be over there like catatonic, like in the corner, like what?
in hindsight, do you wish you started earlier?
Fuck no. I wish I would have waited.
Waited longer.
Mm-hmm. I was
Wow.
grown. I was
You
grown.
too?
I would have waited.
I feel like the females I was doing all that in high school, they advanced, they straight.
But that would
they
have
cool now. Like, yeah, like they cool now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, I was grown. I was 18, 19. So I was already out of high school and everything by the time I actually did it. And I was like, nah, I could have saved that. That was that wasn't
especially
even-
You was ever another name on the board for the bop?
Wait, what?
Yeah. That was another name.
Wait, what does that mean?
We never got to that question. That was my second question. Because niggas knew who the bop was, but did you ever indulge?
Oh, I'm sure y'all did. I'm sure y'all did.
Y'all.
But it wasn't like
know you
like that. It wasn't
You
like
a little
that
horny
crazy.
bastard.
One of
I
them,
know
not,
you
not,
It wasn't
not
that
both
crazy.
of them.
Like
Not
it
not
was
both of them,
just-
one of them.
It accidentally
It
happened.
just, how the fuck, it didn't accidentally happen. You didn't accidentally get around the bop. You got around the bop because you knew it was going to happen when you got around the bop.
He tripped and fell.
He was helping your cousin bring in the
I didn't plan on
groceries.
being around the bop that long, that late. Type shit.
Late. Oh, she wasn't in her prime no more. She's the back end of her career.
No, he means late at night, fool.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was talking about. I thought about late in life.
Like, this was a year ago.
No. I'm talking about like everybody done fucked by this time, and you like at the back of the line. I'm like,
Nigga,
nigga.
everybody had fucked by all of the time.
But he talked about it in one
passed around.
session though.
yeah,
No.
that's crazy.
I mean like just as far as a friend group, because you judge the bop off how many niggas in the group she
I
hit.
see what you said.
Wait, that's not how it was. That's not how it was, right?
Nah.
No. I'm talking about in the friend group because I judge the bop off how many people in the immediate friend group got.
Why
at
do you
it.
judge that? She a bop. She
And
not
it should
trying to
just
your
be
place
just
in
a
line.
friend
Niggas
group.
in these numbers.
She not trying to take y'all serious.
Numbers mattered then, they don't matter now.
You gotta take it serious. You gotta take it serious if it's somebody who's seriously trying to date around a friend group. If it's a bitch that's just a toss, why are you taking that
No,
serious?
I'm just like, damn, this greasy nigga fucked before me is crazy. I can't fuck that girl no more.
I know I look better than him.
Yeah, that's some hate shit. You
That
know,
nigga tell you, boy.
No, it's hating. No, it's hating. I ain't gonna act like it ain't hating. It was hating.
You want to fall in love with the bop.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Because
That's why he was like, I'm judging you.
we had
Keep fucking around.
we had homies. We for sure had homies that dated the bop. For sure we had homies that dated the bop, and it was
Everybody
like,
got a homie that wifed the bitch.
why though?
Everybody got a homie that done wife the bop, and you can't tell them shit about
Why?
shit. They won't. You can't tell them nothing about the bitch. Everybody do.
That shit is so fucking
Love is
irritating.
love.
Yeah,
But love
yeah.
is love.
Because
Are you
one,
that?
huh?
Are you that?
Am I what?
God.
Black.
Or Buddha or Yogananda. Or,
I like where she going with this.
She do.
You know?
Because it's giving holier
A
than now.
lawyer or
Oh, I was
judge in the
I was
court.
so lost.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
I feel like it's out of pocket. You wifing the bop because it's like you fucked up the play, nigga. We was all cool here.
Some of
That
your
shit was
homies
gonna
might
be
not
done
be here
anyway.
if
I
somebody
got
had
homies
wifed
who
the
married
bop.
the bop.
No, I said some of your homies might not be here if somebody hadn't wifed the bop. Not the bop.
That's facts.
Keep it real.
You see what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Now it's a problem if it's if she going from friend to friend. That's different, but if it's all y'all can still hit her up like whenever you
Right.
want,
Now that's wild and
that's T.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
That's T. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
no. A
But what
nigga-
if you taking her? You retiring her.
No, don't retire her.
But
See,
that's
that's
the thing.
what you
I can't
said.
do that to
I
strangers all
gotta,
the
play,
time.
I gotta
so-
play devil's advocate because y'all can't pick and choose. Like she said,
If we all like,
if a
we
nigga-
all knocking the same
Exactly.
bitch, and you like, yeah, but like, hey, don't hit her up no
But
more,
we,
bro. That's
we,
my girl.
we wouldn't be knocking the
she
same
would.
bitch though.
Rappers-
What
do
if
that.
she would? What if she was like, you know what? I'm finally ready to settle down,
It's
and I love you.
It
I'm
happens
not gonna talk to your partners no
the
more.
bop be like, yeah, but you different. I want to take it slower with you. When she don't do that, get out of there. When you be like, nah, I still got to
That
hit.
mean you a nerd.
Nigga start playing the boyfriend role.
If Ruby Rose reached out to you, if Ruby Rose, and I'm not
Let's
calling her a
cook here.
bop, but I'm just calling her a
It's a
person
bop.
in the industry who's dated other people.
I will call
right?
her a bop.
You could look at her and say, it's it's up for debate if the Drewski thing happened or not.
I got a good one. to
But
follow
and you
up
could be
with.
like, oh, but she fucked with Drewski. You go,
No,
you
no,
gonna
no,
hear
no,
it
no,
out.
no.
You
It's not
said
that. No,
so
no.
when she
That's-
said when she said I'm not calling her a bop. You said I am. You are calling Ruby Rose a bop.
Yeah.
Okay. Now continue. I just needed to clarify that.
And that's still getting knocked out the park.
So the
But
I'm not above-
wifing
I'm
it.
not above
but
bops.
we're talking about wifing it, not knocking it.
No.
You could crack whoever you want to crack. But
No,
you
I'm not
talking
wifing
about
Ruby
taking
Rose.
the wife out, taking the bitch out the game.
No, I wouldn't wife Ruby Rose just on a regular. No.
All right, bet I see you and I raise you, Lori Harvey.
yeah, Lori Harvey, Dre.
Knock
yeah.
out the park. A lot of these aren't. I don't know these women's personality or nothing like that. So I fuck just off of what I see. But wifing them, fuck no. I'm not gonna spend the rest of my life with.
Okay.
You don't know their
That's fine with
personality.
me.
You could learn
That's
their
fine with
personality
me.
and fall in love.
Or I could just
I feel
fuck
you.
and
That's
feel
fine with me.
nothing.
I don't know,
know.
Six. You give in love. You give
I'm in love right now.
Exactly. You give a I fall in love.
That's what I'm saying. You sound like the one that's wifing the bop.
That's y'all. That's y'all. Nah. Nah. That's y'all pain. That's y'all pain. What y'all want to believe. For sure. Ain't no wife and bops around here.
Hey.
I'm just being.
Nah.
Hey.
I'm
Bobby,
not devil's advocate. That's what I'm saying.
you just
'Cause I'm
named,
not.
you named 3 bops and I told you I wouldn't wife them. So what
But
makes
I
you
don't
think
feel
I'd wife the
I
bop?
don't feel like they're all bops. You also have to quantify.
Drea is a certified bop.
I didn't say Drea.
I brought her up, but she
Okay.
got as a person that got wifed.
Right.
Ruby Rose
In
is
a
a
sense.
certified bop.
I don't know. You
Brittany
feel-
Renner is a certified
so let me
What's the
say, wait,
definition of a bop?
That's what I was about to say. Can we quantify what exactly a bop
At
is?
a rapid rate, she's getting passed around and fucked.
Wait. No.
She might pass
Is
the
she
fuck
getting
around.
passed around and fucked, or is she a serial monogamous and she's been in multiple relationships?
Different ways. to
Because
look at
Lori
it.
Harvey was in relationships with each of these niggas. Did she bounce from nigga to nigga very quickly?
She a fine bop, too.
Yes, but that's not a bop.
People fall in love.
But that's not a bop. If it's a
We hear
bitch
about
that's
the-
getting in relationships over and over and over,
Yeah.
she's not a toss.
So
bro.
we always hear about the relationships, but we never hear about the the flings, the people who they fucking, until text messages get leaked and they be like, oh, you was fucking that person. It's like, damn, we ain't even know.
But when
X
have we
was
heard
fucking
that
Y.
about Lori Harvey?
Because some people don't have.
I'm not saying Lori Harvey specifically.
I'm specifically saying Lori Harvey because you said she a bop.
Well,
No, I
mean,
didn't call Lori Harvey Bop. Oh, I called her Fine Bop. I did.
Yes.
Oh, Fine Bop.
if it's, I mean, it do start off as a fling though.
Always. You gotta
So
get
she
the
probably
number and
was-
text.
She probably was. You feel me?
She
Doing
was
her
fucking
thing.
with
She probably
Diddy
had a roster.
and Diddy's son.
I'm not saying that's right, but I'm also
That's indicative
saying,
of bop shit.
but I'm not saying that's right. But I'm
Generational
also
bopping.
saying that both of them niggas knew and both of them niggas made her they bitch. So then what did I say about
At
them?
what? Because the
If
thing
you find out that the bitch that you fucking with used to fuck on your used to fuck with your dad, are you not gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck?
generational bopping is bopping. But if my dad knocked the bitch, not knocked the bitch, it is what it is at the end of the day. We not
This
finna
is
both
funny.
fucking wife her.
But they both fucking wifed her.
They didn't wife her.
They wifed her.
The internet said they wifed her.
They
Them
was
niggas
outside
was
with her?
outside.
You can go outside with a bop.
No.
Hell no.
But no, you
You
cannot.
can't go outside with a bop.
But
What
if
the
you feel the royal flush for the innocent.
This shit go outside with the
Nigga,
bop.
When you in certain status, you can
No.
go outside with a bop.
I don't
You
know.
can go
Oh,
outside.
yeah, I'm saying like
You with Bobo?
Why would you remember? Why would you retain that? No.
that was her nickname, Bobo.
You can't go. You could go outside.
Oh, multiple of them.
That's insane.
Well,
I'm
he's
not
in
even dealing with
government.
them. That's what I'm saying.
No, that ain't her government name.
I said
I'm just
Cece.
saying
That's
that
not a government. That could be anybody. It
No,
was a
you
couple of
said
CCs.
Brooke.
Oh, see, how you remember her name?
Brooke and Cece, because I feel for
Brooke
them
short for
women.
Brooklyn.
And there's the government. But my
Who the
point
fuck
is,
ain't know that? What the fuck was her name gonna be?
Brooke, just Brooke.
I don't
He don't
follow
like
her on
them.
anything.
He
He
don't.
like, they know my high school. I already told them. They gonna
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
They
yeah. You telling on the teacher and all
drop
that.
the names from.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
grade
yeah.
6 this episode. He told on the teacher,
He gonna get
Yeah.
packed out at the reunion.
told on the bill.
Them niggas can't fight.
Right.
Telling on
crazy.
everybody.
Them niggas can't fight.
6 is crazy.
Nah, that
I'm going
shit
to the
was funny.
reunion tripping.
You go to the reunion, yeah, you gonna have phase at the reunion for sure.
It's
Damn.
zero phase at the reunion. Y'all niggas ain't have phase when we was in high school. Make y'all think y'all got phase now.
That shit's so funny that y'all say that because, like I said, my brother planning the reunion right now for his school, and he started like a little Facebook group or whatever. And he added me to it, and I'll be reading the little comments, and somebody for sure said that somebody was like, "Are we gonna have security? Because I'm trying to figure out if my beef is still beef." Like, I was like, "Damn,
It's dead.
Did y'all ever graduate with active like standing beef?
hell yeah!"
Uh,
It's bitches to
nah.
this day. It's whatever. It's whatever. We could get
I'm
all
like-
the way active. You can see me from both these shoulders. I don't give a fuck wherever we at. It's
I don't think I
cracking.
left with no active beef.
I did.
Damn, what happened
Damn.
that is like that?
Cause it just be dumb shit.
That had to be like option, like
Also,
real
too,
option.
you have
though.
to remember I used to be fat, so I used to get bullied. It's bitches that I'm waiting to see.
Oh, so you stepping in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what it is.
You stepping in that
Oh,
peanut butter in the
yeah.
freezer on some bitch. Look at me now.
But yeah, no, it's a couple. It's a couple, and it's just regular shit like politics shit.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That'd be the only thing where
That's
I'm like,
more of it. Actually, now that you say that, nah, it wasn't high school shit. It was just like
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Hood
what,
shit,
what
politics
happened
shit.
that it's like
Yeah,
from
that's what
high
I'm like,
school,
nah,
you
nah,
still
you
got to
still
run.
But
got
that's,
it.
but,
Yeah.
that's the thing, but that's the thing is where it gets mixy because my
Right after
school is in
school.
my hood.
Mhm.
So we going to school with the ops. We might be like it was a school I couldn't go to. Like I was pre-expelled from a school. I could not go to it because they was already like, oh yeah, y'all was doing the most in middle school. They going there, she going there, or they
Damn.
going there and they going there because it wasn't just me. But yeah, that was the one thing.
Venice was a melting pot of sections, right?
Yeah. It was in Showline. They hood, but it was just the population of Venice is not enough to run the school, so they
Right.
gotta bus kids from other schools to build up the population. So, and I was one of the kids that got bused there.
Yeah,
But I
that
ended up
shit get
catching a
tricky.
regular bus there, but
I
I,
was
could
gonna
have caught the school
I was gonna
bus.
say so low key with the school bus shit. Y'all was kind of cool.
The school bus, 333 or 333.
333.
The school bus was cool, but I used to have to be in front of the menu at 6:30. So that's early as shit. But if
Yeah.
I caught the regular bus, I could leave my house at 6:30.
Right.
And school started at 8. So if I leave my house at 6:30, by the time I catch the bus, 'cause I was coming from the 51st and Fig. So
Arts.
yeah, so boom, you gotta go. It's a mission on the bus. So it's like I could leave my house at 6:30, or I could be at the other school at 6:30, which means I had to leave at 6.
Did they have the?
So I'm like, hell no, I'm about to start catching the regular bus. Them being there at 6:30. What you laughing at?
I'm laughing because I'm thinking of when we seen the homie get off the bus one time, and they had the special needs kids on the bus. Back then, did
He
y'all,
going to hell.
did they have y'all on the same bus as the special needs kids?
Nah.
But you talking about the city bus, right?
No.
You're not talking about a school bus.
He
right?
took the city bus most of the time, but the school bus was
Yeah,
not.
I took the
Oh,
school
yeah.
bus. I took the school bus sometimes, but nah, it was because it was like a lot. We had like 4
That's what I'm
buses.
thinking. Look, because I didn't put two and two together.
We come
Because
from the
before I
east
could
side, we go
drive,
to the west side to a nice high school. It's gonna be slower kids, or
it's a long distance to pick up a lot of kids. So I'm thinking, okay, the homie get off the bus. He kept saying the bus. I'm thinking city bus. Then he's like, I'm outside. I'm just getting off the bus. So we walk out to meet him at the gate, and I see the bus he getting off of, and I see the bus door open, ramp pop out, and they lower a wheelchair kid on. And I'm looking, I'm like, and I looked at that nigga like, hey, bro. He's like, no, bro. They just picked them niggas up. We was like, nah, you could. It's like it's cool to have different classes. And he was
That's
like, nigga,
crazy.
hell nah, bro. We bled that nigga for like a week.
Hey, that's cold.
We was
That's
killing
cold
that
right
nigga.
there.
He was like,
That's hilarious.
we was like, we
'Cause
never knew you got off the regular bus. He's like, no, bro, they pick us all up from the same spot. Then they go get like I don't want to call them the slow kids. I keep coming to my mind. The special needs kids from the actual house. He's like, then they get that kid and they wheel him up and they put him in the back. I'm like, damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it'd be a whole mission going to school.
I'm like, he took the whole aura from the
I
bus.
wouldn't have been mad at it, to be real with you. Them niggas had great class. Them niggas had one class all day.
Yeah.
All they did was cook. So at
What?
my school, yes, bro. At my school, the special needs kids was all in one class, and they spent the whole first half of the day making a meal.
Uh-huh.
So they would make whatever their meal was for the day. Sandwiches, spaghetti, chicken, whatever the fuck it was. They was in there blessing down. By the time lunch came, they had packed all that up, took their lunch, and got to walk to the park.
Really?
So they walk to
they
the
was
park,
going.
they have a picnic, they play on the swings and shit because there was a park right around the corner from our school. They go play up there, they walk back after lunch, and then the second half of the day is them making a dessert. So it's
That's
cookies,
hard.
cakes, whatever the fuck. Pack that up, and then by the time the school let out, they taking their cookies and cakes and shit home. Why the fuck wouldn't you want to be in that
Did you ever
class?
have one of their cookies or cakes?
Hell yeah.
I was about
Hell yeah.
I salute those
friends.
those teacher aides though, because it seemed like every fucking week they was getting beat the fuck up by them kids.
Oh, yeah.
Whooped
Yeah.
on bad.
Yeah,
Ladies
definitely.
getting black eyes. It was only one big dude who survived.
At Venice, they had them. Come to think of, that's crazy. Did they have them picking up cans and stuff at your school? Recycling?
Like
No.
bringing cans in, or the special needs kids picking up cans.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Like cleaning?
that's slave labor. That's not cool.
Yeah,
No.
low key at Venice, they had the special
That's
need
out of
kids
pocket.
picking up the
That's
like
for
that
sure
was
out
their
of
whole
pocket.
thing, getting the cans out, getting the cans.
They
Hey, that's truth in the details right there, bro.
Hey, yo, them niggas should be in jail for doing.
Hey, no, that's really truth in the detail. If you went
That's
to Venice,
funny
you
as
know
fuck.
that the special need, they used to go, because it was a bunch of them, and they used to just go around school, and they used to all have the bag. Like, it was like how they went to the park. It
But
was
what
they
if it
going
was
to the
like a
park.
treasure hunt?
No, nigga, that's so fucked up,
That's what I'm saying. They used to recycle.
bro.
Listen, you gotta think about it. That's like, think about your kids. You don't remember, like, I remember being a kid and my grandma making games out of certain shit, so I would do certain shit.
I'll be so
That's the same
hot,
thing.
nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
That's what made me think it was a thing for them.
I
Because
think it was a treasure
always.
hunt. It was
Hey,
a treasure hunt, and
time.
it was like, you gotta go collect all the treasures. And
Starting
cans are shiny. Why would they not think that's
Cause
a
y'all
treasure?
fucking playing with my Tiny. If you went to school with Smack and Rue and all them other niggas who
Why
in special
would
needs
you say
classes,
them?
Because Smack said it. All the other niggas who in the
He
special
full
needs
of shit.
classes. How hot would you be seeing your
Yeah,
homies
He
be
full of
forced
shit.
He gonna
be
get-
forced to pick up cans?
They gonna
I'd
beat
be
his
hot.
ass.
Right. I hear what you said.
I think it's
Them
out of
not the ones.
pocket.
Them not the ones that was doing it. I know for a fact, Tiny. Them not the ones that was doing it. The functional ones was not the ones that was doing it. He talking about the ones.
I'm saying,
But I will
the
say this
ones
though.
doing
But
it,
I
though.
will
The
say this though.
ones.
They all
Was the
had
ones?
bags. But
So the functional ones was like, man, I ain't with this shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the other ones was like, treasure.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
telling you.
That's exactly
I
what
know.
it was.
I know.
That's
Hey,
crazy. Finish,
here's-
y'all was out of pocket for that.
Here's
That's
why
amazing.
Court a good human. She ain't cracked not one fucking smile during this whole fucking conversation.
Because you are out of pocket.
Yeah, you are.
How am I out of pocket when you said treasure hand?
I didn't say
How
that
out
like
of
that.
pocket
Why
when
would
you did
say
that?
that like that?
That's crazy when she
Why
did
would
that.
you
though.
say that like that? I
and then you
said
call them the functional ones and non-functional ones. You said what?
He's tripping.
Even with me saying slow, the word slow, and then that coming off on you, like I tried to
You see
not
what I'm
make
saying?
those mistakes.
That's
You
why I
feel
kept
me?
saying functional. Don't do that. You're tripping.
I like how
talked
y'all, I like
about
how
the
y'all get
great
this off
class
and
that
then
they
go,
had
we
and how
gonna
I
go
would
back
love to be
PC
included.
and throw it on
important.
6.
This is
I like
important.
that.
I
You
wanted
gonna
to
get
be
it off and then be like, we
included.
back PC. 6, you out of pocket. Like I feel
Absolutely.
it. I'll take it though. I'm not gonna be PC.
You should,
Why?
cause that's mean.
Did you get dropped off at school?
Until I start driving here.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's-
it's giving.
What?
Them was our partners. Like you gotta understand. Like we all was cool.
Who are we talking about
The
now?
special needs kids.
When did I
Oh,
say
yeah.
that I wasn't?
We was all one band, one sound. Even though they would go dip off and play in they band.
What
We
made-
was
Damn,
all-
what was his name? Damn.
what gave you the notion
Big-
that I wasn't?
Damn, what was his name?
We had
I
one
forgot.
Chucky. Chucky was my dog.
He had a big ass thumb.
That's
See?
What I was
See?
talking about.
Don't say it's me when
Wait.
he just say that.
what?
Wait,
That
wait.
he
Not
just-
being funny.
Yeah,
but we
no,
just
I'm just saying, like,
Why did he have a big thumb?
I don't know why. I don't
That
know
was
what
what-
his.
that was
but I
his
just-
disability.
That wasn't his disability, nigga.
but
that could
that's-
have been.
Bruh,
But it made him-
that was his whole thing.
His thumb.
He had a. I'm trying to tell you, he had a.
But we don't know internally
Right,
what made
I
his
just-
son be like that. So that's why it's not funny.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
gonna have kids one day possibly, and we're gonna love them down.
You
Bro,
But I'm
Yeah.
saying that they was cool. That was the homie.
And you have to think about it. We could all become like that
Listen,
in a heartbeat.
I got so much love
sure.
for the special needs community. I've actually done a lot to help with kids with special needs, and will continue to do more. I have no problem with the special needs community. So take this as jest. Shout out y'all.
I love this PC
And-
answer.
It's not PC, it's truth.
Is it?
What have you done for the special needs community? You feel
Nigga, I
me?
might.
Our
I'm
special needs
damn near
family
special
members.
needs community.
See, she gonna appropriate their culture.
I'm not appropriating.
She appropriating their
Bro,
culture.
if
This is wild,
Crazy.
man.
it is not appropriation if it
Six
is
is
real.
crazy.
If you don't know, you know me in real life. Ain't no motherfucking way I ain't got a touch of the tism, brother.
The tism.
I ain't got it a little bit, just a smidge,
The tism.
touch,
And I'm the out of pocket one.
In order to be on this line, you gotta be on this line.
just a little bit.
Back to your boy with the thumb.
What about?
This is
You was
crazy.
gonna tell us more about, but you said his
Shout
thing
out
was
to
his
my
thumb.
people.
Bigger thumb.
I was
larger
saying like, but
thumb.
we treated him like he was cool, like he was one of us.
Yeah,
like,
for
and
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
And that kept his spirits up and stuff.
I think
like,
that's
you'd be
important for
prejudiced.
sure.
huh?
You would be prejudiced if you were to treat him wrong,
Yes.
like they did African Americans.
Literally.
Damn, you was really going somewhere with that
no, no, I don't think. No, I wouldn't say that because everybody couldn't just come kick it at the rail with us.
Oh, you was already prejudiced.
Nah, it's just like
Y'all had
the
a
rail
spot.
was where it was at. So it was like, if you ain't, in high school, everybody got their spots
The
where they
tree,
kick
the
it.
Shout out to
quad,
stage,
Yeah,
man.
you feel me?
The box, yeah.
So, like,
Shout out
everybody
to
wasn't just
stage.
stopping at the rail, but I can't even think his name, but I just remember he had big thumbs, though, for sure. He used to stop at the rail and kick it with
The
us.
actual railing.
Yeah, the
Like y'all
rail.
would call it that because
They're
y'all
cool.
hang out on the rail.
They put their arms up and lean on
Yeah,
it.
it's the rail,
Kick their feet
yeah.
up and lean back on it like
The
a
rail?
guy.
Yeah, it was at
That's
the rail.
hilarious.
What was okay? Because everything like makes a spot good in high school. What made the rail so good?
Because it could see the cafeteria, it could see, it was like the open space, but it wasn't open. It was like the in the cut in the open.
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to put it. It was like when you walk into school, you're gonna pass by the rail because otherwise you're going in the buildings.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're not going to no buildings, if you just walk straight, you gon' like the rail gonna catch your eye.
Because that's how we got the
That's funny.
stage. We got the stage because it's like a loading dock at the back of the theater. You could sit down, you could put your food down, you could bullshit, and you could see everything that's going on the whole time.
Yeah, but the theater, that's weak though. That's not.
It was on the back part. No. So the way our
Because
school was built was it's the stage and it's like the whole little lunch thing in like an oval shape, like a half oval.
Oh,
shape.
okay.
So from the
okay.
stage, you could see everything
All
that's
right.
going on.
That was because see, how our shit was the theater or the drama class and shit. That was like in the back of the school. It wasn't where the cafeteria
Oh, it wasn't where she was.
was.
Oh, no, yeah, our
See,
cafeteria right there, yeah.
I'm about to, like, if you can't see the cafeteria,
Nah,
then it's
yeah, we
weak.
right. We are 2 steps away from the cafeteria.
Okay, yeah. Cafeteria where you just
Nah, shout out the
see all the
stage,
fights
man.
and stuff.
What high school is?
Los Alamitos.
Oh, my best friend went there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, that's fire. Now y'all know which coach it was.
Yeah, he don't do the bus and stuff. He don't even understand. You understand over there, but you don't understand.
I took the bus home. I didn't take the bus there.
But
No.
different from Fig and Fig. Like,
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
completely different from
buses.
Fit. What?
Cause
We was
I
going through
didn't even, I
Lakewood,
wasn't
nigga.
from
Yeah,
here,
we was good.
but I know what y'all talking about because it gets spunky. Like
real
it's all
areas,
types of
yeah.
shit
Yeah.
you gotta do. You gotta take
Just
one
think
bus to the
about
other
waiting on the
bus.
bus, and it's just a hoe right there, ass out. You like
Yeah, we ain't had no hoes. We just had Milliken kids. Like, it was whatever.
Yeah,
that
and
shit
y'all
kind
were
of made
at
it
the
kind
breath
of hard
fresh
for me
air
because I'm trying to
already.
focus
We were
on when the
headed
bus
to
coming,
the
but
breath
all I
of
see is
fresh
air.
ass
Yeah.
out
So
there.
you was ready to not just get on the bus.
Well, like,
Y'all was
I got
heading to the-
$5 left in them.
Hey, that's funny.
Already out there.
That's funny as hell.
Sitting in the nice areas. We're coming from the hood to he saying Venice. That's the version of it.
I got $5.
Y'all was talking to the hoes?
On that
He wasn't finna go to school, sis. That nigga was finna abandon
Wait.
mission, abort
Wait.
mission. Oh, bitch.
You was talking to the hoes while you was trying to go to school?
The bus stop right there. They
This
wait.
shit funny,
They on the
bro.
corner.
Oh,
I'm on the
big.
corner.
Decision time.
I'm just hey, how you doing?
Hey, you going to school? Hey, Peachy.
That's back then when the hoes was looking the way they looking now.
Huh?
That's back then when the hoes was looking the way they was looking now.
I mean, they have to be a.
Hoes was cool still.
Also, hoes just been cool. I always thought there was a period of
There's a
hoes where
difference between like the crackhead hoes and hoes.
when I picture older hoes, I picture the crackhead hoes.
Yeah, nah, I ain't talking about those. I'm
Hoes
talking about really
always
like
been
I'm
bad.
like, man.
Oh, I know that.
Hoes always been bad.
Shout out to hoes,
You gotta
man.
just find the pocket. It's gonna be some stragglers everywhere, but it's always bad bitches that want to be sent. But you know, just is what it is.
Shout out to hoes. Shout
Send her,
out high
don't
school
bend her,
memories,
you feel me?
man.
Set
So
it down, don't drop it, put it in my pocket. you
to
feel me?
cap this high school, what's that shit called when you look back at the past? Looking back at the past. Recap.
I was about to say,
Reminiscing. That's the word I was looking for. To recap, to cap off the reminiscent shit. 1 out of 10, what would y'all grade y'all high school experience?
Ooh.
My high school experience is probably a 8.
That's far.
Probably an 8. Cause I lived so fucking far, and my mom didn't drive, so I used to have to always just catch the bus. So after football practice, I gotta catch the bus all the way to the 50s. Like the bus, mind you, I had to leave the house at 6:30 to get to school at
That's
8.
out of pocket.
So imagine after practice, now I gotta get on the bus all the way to like
Yeah.
that shit was. That's why I say 8.
Yeah.
But then shout out Drebo, because then I used to go to Cud House, spend the night at Cud House. Like I ain't catching the bus on the day. It's over. I'm going to your
Yeah.
house, bro.
That's
Yeah.
cool. No, that's hard. Yeah.
For real,
I
but
didn't know y'all knew each other that long. That's
Yeah,
tight.
I knew y'all
Dribble,
played on the
yeah.
same team. I didn't know if it was college or high school.
yeah, nah, high school, first day of high school, 9th grade. Floyd, because Floyd and Drebo brothers was locked in.
Mm.
So I went to practice with Floyd, and then after practice, I'm calling Floyd like, "Where you at?" He like, "Go to Naeem house." I'm like, "Who the fuck is Naeem?"
Yeah.
So now I'm asking everybody on the team, "You Naeem? You Naeem?" And then I ran across Drebo. I'm like, Floyd said, "Go to your house, man. He gonna pick me up from there." And he already knew Floyd,
So he was like,
"All right,
come through.
on, yeah."
That's hard. No,
That was
that's
the
cool.
first day of practice. I'm like, "Who the fuck is Naeem?" kid?"
That's hilarious. Shout
On
out
everything.
Drebo.
So yeah, nah, that is a long time to know it, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Hell
What
yeah.
the fuck?
Great.
I think about homies that I've known since like 2nd grade. Shout out my nigga Moy. It's like, damn, nigga, like I've known you for over 10 years. Like even 10 years as it is crazy. Y'all probably headed on 15, 20. What time? Where you graduate?
08, so 04, I met him in
Yeah.
04.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Damn,
saying.
so that's 20 years.
Y'all headed on
Yeah.
20.
No,
But
past
that's
20.
why I'm saying
said 04?
it's
Yeah.
it's odd that
I met
y'all
him
don't.
in freshman year. We
Oh, yeah.
graduated senior 08.
So then, yeah, 20 years.
Damn, I knew Drebo 20 years?
21 years.
But that's what I'm saying. It's odd to me that y'all don't know more people from back
Right.
then. Like I feel like I not like
I
that,
was
but
4 when y'all met.
that's telling. Like I will be like, where are your people? Like who can vouch for you? Like why you don't have nobody that came this far with you? Like what is there to know? Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's one or two things. I think
Can't keep no friends.
especially in California,
or like
especially
you
in
just
California,
scandalous.
it's
Like,
either
what's about it,
one, you're scandalous and you can't keep no friends, or two, like just being in California, you probably moved here after high school and everybody else back home.
But still, you could still. That's like, okay, I went home for Easter this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm right back tapped in with everybody. Like it's not like
why can't you go home and they don't focus you there either?
Any of that. Like I'm saying to your point of if you move, yeah, okay. When I'm out here, I still got people out here too. But it's like I still could go home and see my people. I got people that have moved and I still keep in contact with. I've moved and still keep in contact with.
Yeah.
Like I just be like,
What's wrong with you as a person?
Yeah, where your people? So that's why I'm looking at you. Like, what you mean you don't still talk to people from back then?
What do you mean? I said I do.
No, I thought you asked me when you was. I'm still stuck on you being so baffled that I still can call all of my prom dates except one.
It wasn't baffling. I don't think it was baffling as much as it was like impressed and proud. Like
matter of fact, my prom date literally, I made him the face of my lookbook for my merch brand because it's Fillmore Players and he is Filmo to his core. So I wanted to make sure that he was a part of it. So if you go on my page, you can see him still. Like this was like a year or two ago.
So you went to prom with your friend, not your boyfriend?
Yeah, no, not that one.
Okay.
I went to multiple proms though, so a lot of people asked me to go to prom.
Oh, you was just saying yeah to everybody?
No, fuck no.
She was saying yes.
Damn.
No, I went to proms of people that like it made sense. So like how you just said, my best friend growing up in middle school, she moved out the way for high school. So damn near every weekend, I'm still going to her house, spending the night. They bring me back down for church in the morning, go back to my mom's house, whatever. Man. So I knew all her friends. So when it came time for their senior prom, it was people out there that was like, oh, what's up with your sister want to go? Like, we trying to take your sister to prom. And she was like, that'll be fire if you could come to our prom too. Yeah. Boom. Easy call. I'm going to go to that one. Yeah. So then like, same thing, like, out, you know, around my dad and them. Like my dad moved out the way. So I'll go to their school. So I know everybody that's from my brother's school because I used to be at my dad's house during holidays and shit. I just know a lot of people because I've been around like shit like that. Yeah. So that's how I ended up going to the proms. And then I also switched schools a lot. So I went to each prom for every school I went to. That makes sense. I went to Burton's prom, I went to Wallenberg's prom, and then I went to my prom for the continuation school that I ended up graduating from.
Yeah, so that's a lot of proms. That's crazy.
I think it was like 5.
That's a lot of proms. Yeah. That might be the record.
I think it was like
that might be the record. Is crazy.
That might be the record. I ain't going to
But the tightest part about it is, like I said, my mom could
make the dresses and stuff.
Yeah. So we was
that's an opportunity to get off.
You was on tour at that point.
She wanted you to go to prom. Oh, what color y'all wearing? Sky blue.
Yeah. So senior year, I got my dresses made, but junior year, she made them.
That's hard.
So I was in the house, like, literally just standing like this, and she's fitting everything around me and doing all that, taking it back, sewing it. You ready? Let's try it again. Do it again. But that made it a lot easier. And you got to remember, prom then is not prom now. Like, these kids is in the Bentleys, the helicopters.
Yeah.
It was just get dressed, put on some heels, do your makeup. Like, we wasn't even getting makeup artists to do our makeup. It was probably like your cousin, your older cousin that do hair, curl your hair, and she could be the one to do your makeup. Like, it was different. It wasn't like, oh, we gotta make an appointment. Makeup. Yeah, it was a little, and it was just different. But
that's cool.
Yeah, you gotta talk to your friends because I don't know why.
I talk to my friends.
I don't know why you don't.
I don't know why you think that I don't talk to my friends. That's a cold narrative you're trying to paint, but I feel it.
No, I just.
Six ain't got no friends.
No,
got sections of friends.
That's what I'm saying. I have multiple areas of friends.
Okay, so what have you seen that had made you feel like Six don't got?
What the fuck are we talking
about?
All I was saying is you said it to me. That was all.
No, I said, damn, you still stay in contact.
I think you You a little jumpy.
No.
And I get it because we
I'm not jumpy.
we are under the narrative umbrella and everybody be trying to paint a picture and make
No.
it movie.
Let's go back to what I said. I said, damn.
I said making movies.
Oh, making movies.
So that being said, I think you think I'm trying to get you. I'm not trying to get you. I thought you was trying to get me.
No, yeah.
It's
See,
okay.
so you was jumpy. Now you reflecting.
No, we can shake
That's
on
cool.
it.
Come on.
That's what it was a little. It was a little reflecting right there.
Yeah.
Deflecting. No, reflecting.
Deflecting.
Deflecting.
No, reflecting. Like
Deflect.
you was no. It's same shit. Kinda. If you reflecting, you showing yourself within somebody else.
And if you're deflecting, then it's
You pushing it off. So you still doing. Yeah. it's both
Tomato,
of them.
tomato,
Nobody says tomato. Let's keep it a bean.
caramel.
Now that's one right there.
Pecan or pecan?
It depends on what age you are.
Pecan.
That's that
Heroin
motherfucker.
or
pecan.
heroin.
Heroin.
Heroin. For sure. Heroin.
It's definitely
Heroin,
heroin.
nobody says that. Heroin is where you get the juices and the
No,
expensive
you're
shit
tripping.
from.
This is back to why you don't get the buses. Because yes, niggas do say heroin.
No, he said heroin.
Heroin.
He thinking we saying heroin.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, what he saying?
Heroin.
No. They're
Okay,
saying heroin
okay.
or heroin. See, that's what I'm telling you.
Crazy.
I'm this nigga.
I'm saying heroin.
He's saying heroin.
Oh, you really
He
trying to
put
say
a-
heroin.
He put a lot of
He's
syllables in
putting
that
the two and two
motherfucker.
together.
Yeah.
Because it's either heroin
Or
or
heroin.
heroin.
Yeah.
And he's saying heroin.
Yeah, heroin. Yeah, that's all right. Shit.
Okay, I got a good one because I got into an argument about this last night. Salmon or salmon?
Salmon.
If you say salmon, you need to work on the way you pronounce shit. Please and thank you. It is salmon.
Salmon.
You know what? I'm
The
gonna run.
Atlantic salmon.
I'm gonna run through this entire argument as it was argued to me, and I want to see if y'all get as mind blown as I was. Okay, continue. Salmon or salmon?
Salmon, because we've
Salmon.
agreed in school that there's some letters that are silent.
Okay.
So if we've agreed on that,
Who agreed
why
on
the
that?
fuck did we? Your teachers told you, hey, in this word, that letter is silent. So why all of a sudden have we decided that letters can't be silent no more?
Okay.
If I go to dinner with a girl and she orders salmon, I damn near don't want to be at dinner no more.
Malcolm X.
Damn.
It was a quick question. That he feels that he was upset about that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Salmon.
Salmon. I said salmon. Okay.
Salmon?
Salmon.
Oh.
Salmon.
I say salmon too.
Okay.
I put the L in there.
So
Salmon.
You
If
said
it's-
heroin too, by the way.
this is the argument that was presented to me.
Salmon.
If it's salmon, if it's salmon,
He gotta be so fucking hot. Like
Like it'll sound different.
I kept hearing him say it on his breath. Salmon. Salmon. Salmon.
like he fucking me up
Salmon.
every time he say it too.
Salmon. If it's salmon, why is it salmonella?
That's a good one.
I didn't think
That's
about that.
why.
So
Yeah.
salmon.
That shit
The
blew
salmon.
my whole
Told you.
shit.
Yeah.
With that L.
Because that's the first
It
thing I
blew me.
thought of in my
I
head.
didn't
Salmonella.
know. I literally was like,
Hit that. Hit that right there. You might case closed. Yeah,
So
yeah,
why?
wasn't- it
Wait,
wasn't
wait,
my
wait,
argument,
before you
but-
before you knock it. CALM spells out what word?
calm.
Why do we not calm?
I say calm.
Salmonella.
That's why I'm like, where you going with this? I'm like, is this nigga trying to spell
Like-
salmonella with a
like
C?
calm.
Is crazy. I
Calm.
definitely thought you was trying to
You
spell
ain't never
salmonella.
enunciated that L ever in your life in the word
Calm.
calm.
How else
Calm.
you got to. How else you gonna say it?
Because
Calm.
if
I ain't
you
calling it calm.
no, fuck you.
What?
Because if we're not
Calm.
saying calm, then it's cam. If the L is
No,
silent,
because the
then
L
it's
is
cam.
silent, nigga. It doesn't
then
mean
it's
that.
cam.
Yeah.
If the L doesn't get, it
Damn,
draws
it is
out the
cam.
A.
It is
Stupid.
cam. Damn.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you stupid.
Damn.
I just
Calm.
didn't want to go to Arizona.
I'm not saying salmon.
Salmon. That's definitely salmon. Let me get that salmon. Please.
I'll have the salmon.
Bologna or Bologna?
Get the fuck.
Shut the fuck up, Tiny.
All right. We'll leave it alone.
So-
Bologna cool though.
I was scrolling on TikTok this morning and I ran into y'all know who Myron Gaines is?
Fresh and fit, right?
The Fresh and Fit guy.
Yeah. Fucking
Water?
weirdo.
Huh?
With the serotonin? I mean,
Melanin?
Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Not the guy
That's two.
running with the water.
No,
With the
not him.
bucket.
Not
Okay,
him. Is that
serotonin
Aaron Hall?
water.
Who the fuck? Okay, wait a minute. Everybody stop. Aaron Hall is with Teddy Riley and them. I don't know who the fuck.
Ain't that the nigga that puts
Aaron
his face-
Hall is from Guy.
Something Hall. His last name's Hall. I know that.
miss
For sure.
you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, open his eyes to you. That's me.
He hit that note
Yeah.
though. You have to hit the Aaron.
That nigga woke up with that shit. Hold on, shit, I did that.
I'm so lost
Okay.
because I don't know what the water shit is. I don't know what the Aaron Hall shit
remember,
is. Myron Gaines is the nigga that hosts Fresh and Fit, the
Right.
Arabic looking one.
So,
Okay.
do niggas like that bother y'all? Like the
Fuck
niggas,
yeah.
the niggas who put out the content where it's like
Manosphere.
Manosphere, if that's what it's called. Like women need to shut the fuck up, be in their place, this, that, and the other, go make a sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Cause it was a whole reel of him at
I
a
see
college
how you
campus.
got there because that nigga said bologna, and you thought a bitch go make a sandwich, and now you finna ask us.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? She might damn near be dead on.
I know I'm
She
right.
might damn near be dead on.
I know I'm
Cause I
right.
for sure just be bouncing from one shit. And I'm like, that go right here. I bet.
That nigga said bologna sandwich. That's right. That nigga said bitch go make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, how do y'all feel about that?
Cause I'm looking at it and I kind of find it funny just the way he like serving them. I guess I don't agree with how he says shit or anything like that. But it's like I just find just the serve funny, no matter who he does it to. But I'm like, damn, do girls watch this shit and be like, that's why we hate niggas?
Yeah, I don't care for him. I don't care for him at all. I don't like the things that he says. I don't like the way that he talks. I think all of them, Andrew Tate, him, they're all very damaging. Like you're starting to see the results of all of that.
I
don't like it.
think there's two sides of it. I think one side is that part is the extreme, which is damaging, and the other side is like the new don't need a nigga era is damaging as well. And those are both extreme sides on each side of the gender shit that
I think
damages relationships as a whole.
you fuck with them?
I just said I don't agree with it.
No, I hear it because you
Did
said
we just start off with we not painting narratives and she just painting the
No,
fucking
I'm
narrative?
not
Did no one see the
trying to paint a
paintbrush in her
narrative.
fucking hand?
because it's different levels to it. It's certain ones where I just don't think that much of any of what they're doing is productive for society versus where you could get like a what's my boy that passed away, Kevin Samuels. That was a little bit more. It was a little less damaging than what they're doing.
No, the fuck it wasn't.
No, it was.
He was calling girls undesirable.
He
You
was,
got
but I'm
two
talking
kids and
about-
you weigh 180 pounds, you're undesirable.
I know, but I'm saying like they're going as far as to like nigga with the hard ER, like they're going racial with it, they're going classist with it, they're
'Cause
going
they
like
hate black women.
financially with it, they're going too far with it.
Yeah.
Whereas Kevin Samuels is basically like, you can turn yourself around. Like you're trash. That's why it's trash. Like do better. They don't even have advice for bitches.
Nah.
Like the Fresh and Fit niggas don't have advice for bitches. It's just bitch, you're whack and you'll never get a nigga and get the fuck out of my face because you don't deserve to even be in my presence. That's how they talk to bitches.
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels kind of did that too, but he would also be like, look, if you just go to the gym, go get your hair done, fix your face up, wash your face, get your outfits right, like maybe you'll be worth something to one of these niggas. But until then, go do that. They don't even have a result. I mean, they don't have a
like an
answer.
ultimate goal or
Yeah, they're just pretty much
It's kind
saying.
of like, bitch, shut the fuck up,
yeah.
you're worthless type
Yeah,
shit. I
exactly.
feel it. Nah, yeah.
And that's why I say I feel like their shit is a little more damaging because, like, again, too, like, even like a Dr. Umar, he has no words for anybody that's not black.
Yeah.
Like, I have nothing for you. I have nothing to say to you, nothing at all whatsoever. And some people probably could feel that way about him.
So what part of the bitch shut the fuck up, you're worthless mentality did you think I agreed with?
I don't know because you said that the whole nigga, you said that the whole, I don't need no nigga.
I think that's equally as damaging.
Do you not think that one comes from the other?
I don't try and decipher which one came first, and
You
which one was the
have
cause
to.
of the other. I think that acknowledging that each of them are damaging and each of them should be solved is good enough than circling around the problem. I'm more like, all right, cool, what's the solution? The solution is get rid of both the mentalities. at the same time.
But they correlate to each other. One doesn't exist without the other. The female, I don't need no nigga, really came from not being able to find a nigga that would do anything. So her just coming up with the resolve of being like, you know what, I'll do it myself. That's where that came from. Right. But it might be a woman that feels like she's not valued, or she's being taken advantage of, or she can't find a man because she's not aesthetically society standard, or whatever the case is. Like, it comes from that.
She ain't looking hard enough.
That's the other thing I'm thinking.
But then it might not.
it's
She might not
somebody for
want to settle,
everybody
but
out
she
here.
might not want to settle. She might have her standards too.
It's not about lower your standards. I think finding a relationship is all about compromising on certain things where it's like, nah, nobody is the perfect person. It's more of the person that you're willing to build with and willing to grow with. Is where you want to land. So it's like expecting somebody. You feel me? In love. It's like it's like expecting somebody to be already like finished product when you meet them is delusional to think. So I'm only just go towards a girl because I don't give a fuck about what a nigga want. For a girl, they want a nigga who got the top tier job, the nigga who's respected it in every room that he go to, the nigga who body look the way it's supposed to, and shit. Maybe a nigga might check 2 of them boxes and he working on the 3rd one, or maybe he at the first one and working on the other 2. And it's like, I think the I don't need a nigga era kind of alienated a nigga from being able to build into the guy his girl would want.
I could kind of see that, but I think that a lot of that is very niche, because if that was the case, then we wouldn't have so many horror stories of the women who are like, yeah, I gave him everything. He wasn't paying no rent. He didn't have no job, and I was letting him take my car, and I was going to work, and da-da-da-da. We wouldn't have that many women that have that story if that was the case, if that whole thing wasn't the case. But then what happens is then a bitch gets burned by that, and it's like, I'm super cool. I don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah. And then on the flip side, you get the men who want to be like, there are some men who are like, I am the prize, I am this, I am that. So I'm not even going to go find a bitch that would be down for me like that, because I'm going to end up having to go find the bitches that are the bad bitches.
Well, that man got a backstory too, because that man probably was working on getting all 3 of them boxes checked and was like, you know what? I'm going to get it together. I'm going to be perfect for her. And she likes, I don't got time to wait on your ass, nigga. Yeah. The point guard on the Celtics looking for me.
I don't even think it's that. I don't even think it'd be that deep. I think it'd be even earlier. It'd be like high school trauma. Yeah. Like I was wearing glasses and had braces in high school, and all the cheerleaders was making fun of me. So when I grew up and got it together, I had it out for them bitches.
It's a lot of niggas who got that villain era in high school. Yeah. I for sure became a villain in high school.
But I'm saying they not like, yeah, that's the origin story. Yeah. That's the villain origin story, is high school, first heartbreak, whatever. Oh, I finally got the courage to ask the girl to prom, and she laughed at me.
Lost her, whatever, like
yeah. Like, I feel like all of that kind of goes hand in hand. But yeah, all this red pill shit, like all of that is like,
I'm not big on the red pill shit. I'm big on, I think it's funny because I think when Tiny first was coming to Fair to Say, and we was having a conversation of just like relationships and shit like that, and he was like, nah, it's not like go get them all, it's get your one.
Yeah,
and then hold on to that one. I think those kind of conversations, like at the same time as me getting where I'm at now, it's like, okay, yeah, this is the way you're supposed to think. This how you get rid of that origin story.
Yeah, I 100% agree. But
are there any females that be tricking, that's like known to be tricking?
Oh, niggas?
Yeah. Like people? That's a good question.
Females that trick on niggas.
I think we've seen it. I think we've seen it happen a little bit with like couples.
Right.
So like you'll see the I mean, they're not together no more, but like Cardi you'll buy the Benz for the birthday or the Rolex for the birthday. Like you'll see shit like
Ari
that.
and Moneybag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what did she buy him land?
But then it's land. Like I'm saying, but they already not on the same level, but they already up there on the same level. There, yeah. Like when a guy doing it to a female, it'd just be like a regular female.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
I don't know that niggas would tell. That's the thing.
Because they being tricked on like that?
I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot of women that do for these niggas, but these niggas gonna pop it like they did it for themselves. So you gonna see a nigga come on there and do all this on the Instagram story. Oh yeah, you see me big bust down. Oh yeah, look at the wrist. Okay, look at the car key. But they not gonna tell you that the bitch got that on layaway.
Yeah,
like she's still making payments on that bust down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that's probably a lot of what it is. Cause think about it in real life, like in regular life. I'm just saying this from knowing my homegirls, from knowing me. Like, I'll do for a nigga. My homegirls will do for a nigga. Yeah, no,
that's why I'm saying.
So on a low scale, if we are like that on a low scale, think about how many of them is probably like that on a different.
But see, and I think it's not a lot of them like that on the high scale. I feel like that's the low scale shit.
Yeah.
So you think ain't no way Megan Thee Stallion wasn't doing for her nigga. Whoever she wanted to be her.
But look at the niggas that she was doing for. Party, Tory. She had a little thing with G-Eazy. They were already established niggas.
But that's what I'm saying.
I've always stood on, like, let's say you a star NFL player right now, Tiny. You could go into Target and find some shit that you fuck with, and you could change her whole lifestyle. Boss her up, move her into this fly ass house. She start getting more famous friends, and she's like, oh, I got this Fashion Nova deal. I'm gonna keep posting. And now she's this figure.
Yeah.
But like Brittany Renner not gonna walk into Target, find me, and be like, oh yeah, let me boss you up, change your life. She can't.
Oh. Tiamari did it to we had Brittany Renner. I don't know. But
Corey.
It's a certain caliber.
That's what I'm saying. No, it happens. I just don't think people realize it happens. I'm really trying to think about it, because I know it's some bitches that was like, who? Who is that they date?
But it's girls with zero. It's a million girls with zero talent that's famous as fuck, and we have no clue what the fuck they do.
It's niggas like that too, but really, this gonna hurt y'all. This is not gonna feel good to y'all, cause it's niggas like that too. But the problem is, it's niggas tricking on their homeboys, and that's how them niggas is getting cracking. Cause it's niggas like that too. It's the posse. Be having, it be the athlete that got the 6, 7, 8 million followers, but then it be a nigga around him that got 200,000-300,000. His brother, his homie, his partner, his whatever.
Because the whole crew
but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. So then by default, them niggas end up. That's that.
The breezy camp.
That's that though.
Cause everybody a friend of Chris Brown.
That's that. So you saying?
Safe. I like that. You safe.
No, I'm saying it's a million of them like that.
Yeah, I'm saying the breezy camp because that's probably the one where niggas be like, that's Chris Brown's this, that, and the other. Girls always attach a nigga they fucking with is Chris Brown's XYZ.
Yeah.
Cause the guy be like,
exactly. That's what they lead with.
Be like, who?
Yeah, exactly.
But and that's what I'm saying.
He said he this.
You gonna use the money or not?
Then they end up getting with a bitch.
Yeah.
And then the two of them end up becoming somebody, and we be like, who?
Where did they come from?
People?
Exactly.
But now they pregnant.
They was always in the mix. Now they got the drama going on Instagram and somebody posting.
And then you'll ask a question like, how did she pull him? Because that's the same thing.
Yeah.
And you not even realizing that he not even a nigga. He only a nigga because of who his brother is or whoever his partner is or whoever. Right. So it's the same way. But I feel like those like you talking about like the rapper baby mamas, like the Jadas and the Aries and all them that got super cracking just because they was fucking with one like India,
a famous
Dirk
rapper,
baby mama, all them. The niggas that are popping at that level with those people are the homies of the athletes too. They get put on by being up under their homie. So the girls don't really end up having to do nothing, but they end up pulling the straggler bitches and then accidentally putting them on too, which is crazy. But
yeah, no, I was just asking that because I kind of forgot how we got there, but I know basically at the lower level, it just seemed like the females be the tricks at the lower level. Yeah. But then I don't know no female tricks at the high level as I know all these niggas to be tricks and all that. You get what I'm saying? And it's just
I just think the girls be smarter too.
The girls is smarter, yeah.
Like I feel like Glorilla, Meg, probably maybe Carisha, Sexy Red, all of them. I feel like they would be smart enough to throw a nigga NDA. before they even get cracking with anything, just because you're not finna play me out.
Yeah.
I just feel like they probably will be more protective of their brand than a man would, like quicker to just jump on some shit. So they might be doing that, but we might not
never know because they got that NDA. Okay,
That's
All right, that makes sense. Because I feel like you can't be tricking on the low level, then get to the high level and tricking no more.
Nah, that's why I always say, like, them be the conversations I can't be a part of because I'm going to. It's over with.
Yeah, that's I feel like that's showing your love. Tricking and showing your love.
Especially if it's somebody that you started down here with and you end up still going to the top with them. Oh yeah, it's over with. You get in the world. We get in the world as a unit. Exactly. Like that's super tight to me. Like I want to do the watch, the car.
Team player.
Yeah, all of that. Like that's super dope. But yeah, no, that's what all of that. Even the tattoos. Like don't talk to me because I will get the nigga name tatted on me. I will. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen at some point.
Get the nigga name tatted.
That's fun though. Do you have a name tatted on you?
I've been thinking about it.
Damn. Yeah. Where you get it is important too though.
Nah.
Where you get it, I feel like that's the most important thing.
I always said when I got married and I took his last name, I'll get his last name blasted down my spine.
Oh.
That's cracking.
He
He get to see it.
Yeah, every day.
Like that was the thing. Okay, but then I'm open to suggestions. See?
Yeah, why?
Because then you
specific?
just because you're making a face because you want a bitch to go Krishan and get the face on the cheek.
Cause I'm saying like when he like if he what if it's doggy, he hitting it doggy, he got the name going down the back, and then he pull out pop, he just
on the name,
yeah,
the legacy, just legacy. That's it.
That's first of all, but second of all, nigga, we married.
It's his last name mixed with his last name.
If we're married,
on the back, just different name.
That's his kids. They on land. That's they land. It's all the same. This land is your land. This land is my land.
You're right.
That's
You're
what I'm
actually
saying.
right. That's not a bad idea. Then.
But I'm saying, and then even then, take it a step farther. If we married, you blaming in it. You not pulling out.
That's true.
What are we talking about?
That is true. So yeah,
Twinkie.
You ain't gotta worry about that.
Toaster strudel versus Twinkie. It's marriage. You can do whatever you want to do. You kind of do, but you kind of don't.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
I don't.
If you could pick up where we left off, what would you think? How would you think this conversation started?
She getting Twinkie treatment.
It's time for a green pie.
Oh my God. This nigga singing that song on fucking Community, happy in tears. That nigga's, and I think I'm about to cry.
Nah, him talking
it's
about
time for a cream pie.
Him talking about the devil.
That sounds divine.
My name is Pun, and I like destruction.
Oh, on Monday.
Bro, that was crazy.
Pun was cutting up. That nigga was in rare form.
Yeah.
I was impressed. That was real fun. Like Community has some really, really fun moments.
Always.
Yeah, community, one of them ones. Man.
Yeah, no, Community definitely. I feel like all the wild shit happens on Community.
I feel like
More or
everybody's
less.
show everybody's show is different, even though everybody is the same
Because
umbrella.
everyone got their own type of wild shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause on Community, like y'all go dumb. Then the Ace boys, like
Never mind. I forgot about Ace Boys. Yeah, I forgot about
it be
Ace
some
Boys.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
Then back off Fig, turn around and just do some wild shit. It was like, what the fuck going on? So like,
Yeah.
I think
Sure.
all around, then y'all niggas fucking getting niggas cars towed and
They
shit.
violent.
Cars
violent.
told, right? That was
Yeah.
funny.
Hey,
violent.
man, shout out.
Y'all made it on the World Star with that clip.
who?
The towing car clip.
Yeah, that was, but the narrative is weak.
The narrative
though.
weak, but I
Watered
mean the
down.
content's
That's-
still the content.
But you know where that came from, so you know why
Yeah.
that's like that.
That's
So-
why the narrative weak, but we acknowledge the content.
And what's funny, that was like the video that they shot. Like I think Heather filmed that.
Heather filmed it.
Yeah,
So the
that's what I'm
homie,
saying. So it ain't like somebody just caught T-rell
Yeah.
car about to get towed. Like literally, we was looking out the window and she filming.
this is when the
Yeah.
homies
So
who don't
it's
watch
like-
this shit tap in, because the homies like, don't you be around this nigga? I'm like, bro, his girl shot that video. Like, I'm like, it's just a nigga painting a narrative. But if you pay for the promo to make that shit go like that,
For sure
you
did.
thirsty as a motherfucker.
I mean,
hey,
you could
post this
always
for
say
me.
that.
I mean, it ain't. Hey,
Like that shit.
how's it thirsty?
How's
If
it
we
thirsty?
if we
you in
going
water-
tit for tat,
That's what I
we
said,
going
you in
tit for
water.
tat,
Yeah.
and this is just something to do. There go my
Because you
tit.
could have did that on your own. I'm not calling in outside help. I'm doing this on my own. I'm standing
Because you
on
reposted,
mine.
you paid for
Yeah.
it to get reposted on another page. That's why it's thirsty. Just post it on your page. If me and you going back and forth, you post on Congregation, cool. But you gotta go off to Vlad TV and get Vlad TV to post it. You gotta back.
Once you start
That's
sponsoring
the-
narratives,
Yeah.
sponsoring narratives is crazy. Just to make sure that you get your point across. That's when you know it's not. It ain't that.
There ain't no rules in this shit though.
Nah, it's no rules. I'm
That's
saying.
why it's just like a wrestler. He do a low blow or something, or he hit him with the belt. It's
it ain't
oh,
foul,
what?
but it could be perceived as corny.
Yeah, just like
The
hitting him
wrestling
with
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, but
I knew where you was going with
for
that.
sure, it's all the same shit. So hey, I ain't mad at the move. It was like everybody because
it's
your
whatever.
homie, but. If he not tapped in, he gonna believe what he just saw right there. And that's
Right,
the
yeah.
whole point is just to have everybody
Paint the narrative.
believe in something that ain't even fucking true.
It's
So
propaganda.
For sure.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that's it's all fair and love and war.
And yeah, no, but speaking of wrestling, Ty, you
What's
watched
up?
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I did.
What was
I
your
did.
overall opinion on it?
I watched WrestleMania on Sunday because Saturday I was at the Apollo. So I missed Saturdays, but Sunday I made it a point to watch wrestling. I was even watching the damn pregame before the fucking shit came
And that shit was
on.
cracking too, wasn't it?
It was straight. It was straight. It was straight. I was like, I wasn't updated on all of the wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
I knew AJ Styles. I knew Randy Orton. I probably knew 5 wrestlers
the
out of the
OGs.
whole thing.
Yeah.
But all in all, I stayed watching WrestleMania, which was kind of crazy to me. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, this is my first year watching WrestleMania. I wish I would have watched it when it was out here now.
You caught it. You
I
caught a
probably would
really
have
good
went.
day.
If I would have, like yesterday, if I was watching it, huh?
Was it in Vegas?
Yeah, this one was
Yeah, it was
Vegas,
in
yeah.
Vegas, but it was out here, 2 years ago?
It was out here.
Last
Yeah,
year.
no,
right?
last year was Philly.
Oh,
So probably the year
So
before
then,
that.
yeah.
So it was out here, and I'm like, damn, WrestleMania out here, but I just swept under the rug. But
Oh yeah, WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. That was the year before last year.
yeah, so that's why I fuck with WrestleMania, man. I see now the entrance is a thing.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know
Important.
that.
Important. I
Uh,
think entrance has gone stupid viral because Joe Hendry, the one that he was doing upstairs,
Oh,
the
yeah,
little
yeah,
turnaround,
yeah.
that shit went viral on TikTok. Jay Usos went viral on TikTok with the Yeet shit. Like, yeah, it's becoming more mainstream.
Yeah, your entrance is important. You can't have no weak entrance in WrestleMania.
Nah.
I was disappointed The Rock wasn't there though.
Oh,
He wasting time. I ain't gonna lie. I think as a wrestling fan, I kind of got fed up with The Rock because of WrestleMania. Because what you build up this whole story for, that you was like, that's like me saying, Illa, yeah, episode 100, fair to say, I'm gonna show you, nigga. I'm gonna show you. And then episode 95 come around, and I do some crazy shit. I bring one of your ops in here. And he just look at you like, yeah, wait for episode 100. The episode 100 come around, you prepared. You like, oh shit. And we just chilling with Court.
Yeah.
Listen, the build up was crazy because I feel like
it was a
it's
Because it's the
build-up.
finale, but it's like, hold on, didn't you say you was gonna show me? Why we here with Court? Like, it's cool. Like, whatever, fuck it.
That's my friend.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Or matter of
I
fact,
got something coming.
Yeah, you
because
shoulda
Court
wore-
your
you shoulda
friend, so
used Court
we
right
gonna
there.
make Court John Cena. Court show up episode 90, and she
You
bank
can't
you.
see me?
She
No.
bank you.
she banked me.
She bank you. That's what happened with John Cena and Cody
Wait a
Rhodes.
fucking minute, Miles. What are you doing?
That's what happened with
For
John
the
Cena and Cody
finale.
Rhodes.
Why are we
And
back
it's
to
the
this
finale.
at this table?
Because that's what
I
happened.
thought we was past that.
Cody thought John Cena was here for him.
Oh no.
And he was like, damn, I'm proud
okay,
of you.
use a different show. I'm tired
Punch
of being
you in the
used and
face.
abused.
But look, past
Barbie,
past
hit
that.
you in your shit.
Wait,
Why,
past that.
why are you still finding people to
You
beat
said a
my
different
ass?
show.
I meant a whole different cast. Find somebody else.
Yeah,
Talk
no,
about
past
them.
that. Don't worry. No, not me.
See?
But look,
That
past
happened
that.
before. I can't do that.
Austin, Steve Austin. Did you see him
Oh,
crash?
him crashing to the lady, bruh.
Yeah, that was kind. She's suing.
She's suing. She out of
She's
pocket.
suing.
I gotta show
You
y'all the
think she out
video.
of pocket for suing?
Nigga, it's the way she fell. He hit the barrier and she go,
Oh, I'm falling too.
she was late as a
I need
motherfucker.
100
Did you see it?
No.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
need
yeah.
all
When you
mine.
see it, you gonna be like, yeah, I'm falling, because he was belligerent.
He was drunk as fuck.
That's what I'm trying to say.
On
He hit the
stage
corner.
and
He
That's
come
Steve
out in
Austin
the
whole thing though.
four-wheeler.
He drink beers.
Being drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like, drinking
Austin.
it
You don't know
and-
about
yeah,
Stone Cold
Stone
Steve?
Cold,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You
Yeah,
gonna beat me up.
no, I ain't gonna beat you. I'm saying you don't know about Stone Cold, but you'll see it.
He was toe the fuck up.
He hit the corners though. He was swerving in that corner. Whoa.
Not your awesome.
Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
Put that over there. That over there. Those.
Yeah. So you don't feel like this is pressure right here?
Nah. Here for you.
This is pressure because if you fuck up, the chat gonna say
I don't give a
you
fuck
stupid.
what the chat say because I love him anyway. So look, he banging the beers together.
Nah, he already did it. This was in the
Nah, they gonna
beginning.
go back and
Oh,
get
here you
right
go.
here.
Yeah.
Bang! Hit the wall. Look at old girl. Look at old girl right there.
Hell yeah, I would have failed.
Look at how she came down though. Look, he gonna hit the wall. Bam. She ain't even gone yet. Now she's like,
Oh yeah, bro. I'm doing the same shit.
I would have fell out too.
You think she
I don't-
fronting?
I
But
don't-
this is like he did 3 laps. This is his 3rd lap hitting the corner like that, and then that time he
That's
just
his third
hit
corner,
Impact.
but that's not
That's wild.
the speed.
I
Oh, he
thought he
spoke on
really
it?
like ran a bitch over.
Nah.
No,
Look,
look.
see, look,
Bang,
bro,
bang.
man, he was good. He in the corner.
This is
That's what
his
I'm saying,
third
he in the
lap.
yeah, he was hitting the corner. He was just doing too much. They got it was stuck even to get out right there. I seen a video. They had to. He couldn't even get it from right
I was
there.
saying they made him walk back out. Yeah, he couldn't. I like how they didn't blur his middle fingers though. They was like, "Fuck it, we gonna take the fine."
Yeah, he in the corner. He was bending that motherfucker. Look at kid. Bend that motherfucker.
This is wild.
Bend
This,
that
but this is shit
motherfucker.
about wrestling where it's like, but how Big Boy next to her not fall? He dead in the front of it.
Bruh. Hey,
Oh yeah, she was hot.
She
She's suing.
trying to sue, bro.
She's suing.
Ain't nothing wrong
I'm
with that
definitely
bitch.
suing
She
something. I need some. Well, I ain't gotta sue because y'all gonna cash me out.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you gonna settle out of court.
Yeah, I said we could
For
sell out of
$10.
court
I
for
ain't
20
suing.
bucks.
You know what I want?
What?
I want a match.
You want a match?
Yeah.
With Austin?
Yeah.
What?
Man, he ain't gonna waste his time with
Drunk
the.
Austin or
Oh, he really gonna
Sober.
fuck you up though, 6. I think. He
Drunk
like,
and sober.
What?
Speed got the absolute shit speared out of him. Like I
what?
don't doubt it, but it come with the territory, man.
What?
I would actually like really join the WWE. That'd be fire.
What?
The WWE?
you learned that shit
WNBA or
recently?
the
That nigga said I would join the WWE.
I stuttered.
What?
Oh shit.
I know WNBA.
Yeah, 5 too. Like,
Shit.
Should we do it? Cause they're not gonna notice.
We're not gonna know this.
I don't know what he talking about. Notice.
Cause they be okay. So in the wrestling world, when niggas be talking and doing a promo, they be taking breaks, and niggas be filling those breaks with the word "what" if they don't like you. So you be talking, you be like, and if you think what that you gonna beat me up, what?
Like DMX?
I was about to say.
Yeah, no,
gotta-
that's Austin to shit.
Whoa.
No, the whole crowd does it now.
Yeah, but they got it from Austin.
That's probably where it originated, but
That's
they use
definitely
it
where
for-
it originated. He used to have a
they
shirt
use
that
it for
said what?
everybody.
Huh?
They use it for everybody.
Oh, they use it for everybody now.
Yeah, but Jey Uso instead of what they go yeet.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
there's an
That's
African
crazy.
dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, as an African dude, they be like who every time he goes.
See, yeah, I ain't
is
too much
wild.
updated on
Yeah.
wresling,
Same
but
here.
I
Oh,
do
God,
fuck
I'm
with
not.
WrestleMania though. I ain't gonna lie, that was a
Wrestling
good.
hard. Y'all gotta get updated, man.
I really watched it. Like I thought I was gonna turn it off. I thought I was gonna turn it down, and I had that motherfucker going. I was just like, hey, they okay.
I really think y'all would like it because the women's division is hard.
I've seen them. I be
I've
seeing
seen.
them, but I don't watch it.
They're really. I think
They're fire.
they're
They're pretty.
carrying
Daddy's got
a lot of the
good
men with,
Yeah.
with these matches. Bianca Belair, hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I think originally, like during the Vince McMahon era, he was selling like the whole sex thing of calling them WWE divas. It's all like just sex shit. I think now he's like, nah, not him, but Triple H is like, we need like real athletes in this motherfucker.
Yeah, they tight.
So he got cold motherfuckers, Lash Legend going in there, Jakara Jackson, like just cold athletes.
You really into it?
Yeah, I love wrestling
Yeah, this is 6 pocket, y'all.
It is.
This
I'm
in
like-
politics
and video games.
and video
Video
games.
games.
It goes video games, wrestling, and like all the other shit.
That's
Okay.
insane.
Really?
That's insane.
Why is that insane?
Have you ever been to a wrestling?
All right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Where you go?
Never mind.
Which one you go to?
A long time ago, I feel like the main event was Triple H
They need
versus
a
Batista. It was
wrestling
regular. It was like
segment. Yeah,
SmackDown. I've been one a long time though.
I heard that too. We had 6.
Shout out to Prize Pigs.
Yeah.
Most valuable sponsor.
Yeah. Shout out Prize Picks, man.
Shout out Prize Pit.
Put in $5. Go ahead and play with 50. Use code FMW with Prize Picks. Time.
Yeah.
You were able to advertise PPA on Shame on You
Shout out AD.
for calling it a scam.
Today?
No, AD didn't call it no scam.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Did.
We talked after.
No, during the episode, he called it a scam.
Because it's like I'm trying to talk to somebody, I didn't get to holler at him. I never hollered at him. And I never really
was this
hollered at
today?
AD.
Yes, today.
I never hollered at AD because AD he be doing $100 bets or not bets, but $100
Entries.
entries and
Yeah.
shit. And that's too much because now if you fuck up on PPA with the $100 entry, you might fuck around and have to pay $500.
So PPA is supposed to be low budget only.
Low budget, $10. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never even
He
came
said, don't
to
come
him.
with PPA with this big budget
Hey,
shit.
that's
nigga.
why I never even went to AD. I'm like, this he played too high. So let's
Yeah.
go on and just find my people that do it for $10, $20 or some shit.
I feel like Terrell talked about it too on Back on
We did
Figs.
it. We actually won.
So they did a test run in
a
the
free
group chat.
trial. We did a free trial.
Right.
So
That's
Hov,
how they get you in.
Yeah.
And so
Who all did it?
it was me, Hov,
Drebo,
Drebo, Alert, T-rell, and
I want to say Pun sent a pick.
I think it was Eli.
Eli
Yeah,
did, yeah.
it was Eli.
So they
So,
ran
yeah.
they ran a PPA. Every time I say it, it sounds like a scam. I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't no
It's
scam.
fine.
Yeah.
That's
So,
how
so
you
they
want it
ran
to
it.
be.
They ran a test run, and they all ended up winning. Or y'all lost
no.
one. Y'all lost one, right?
We all got it right, but Hov.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hov
so
lost.
So
Hov
Hov-
had to cash everybody out.
No,
No,
it
it
was a free
free
trial,
trial.
but he would have had to cash
Yeah.
everybody out if that was because we would have had the chili.
10
Yeah.
each.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if we would have won, it would have been 350. If Hov would have got his right, it would have been 350.
So it was 6 of
For
y'all
everybody.
playing.
Huh?
It was 6 of y'all playing.
Yeah.
So Court, you're playing a game
Oh, man.
and putting in $10 with the chance of winning 100,
No, winning 350.
winning 350, or
Yes.
having to pay niggas out $60.
Yes, 350 versus
Like a
60.
That's what I said. I told
Yeah,
him
it's
I was
like
like, this
Susu.
like office pool.
What's
Yeah.
Susu?
It's like the pyramid, just like
See?
the
It's
pyramid.
not, it's not pyramid. It's not pyramid. Not pyramid. I don't like that word
It's
pyramid.
just with a person at the top.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
But
none
nobody
of that.
at the top.
Anything
Nobody's at, we
affecting
all
me?
equal.
Who not? You was taking deposits just last episode.
I
Well,
take
we have
deposit
to
from somebody
pay
I
out.
don't know. If I'm
Are you
doing
still
if
taking
I'm doing
deposits?
PPA with somebody in the chat, yeah, I need a deposit just in case you try to run off. Now I got your deposit to pay what you try to run off
Are
with.
you still doing deposits?
Yes, if you fucking from the chat.
How
But
many?
I'm trying to fuck with the homies first.
No, I feel it, but because you advertised on the last episode and people said they was gonna fuck with it.
They have been fucking with it.
How many people you got in there right now?
Why you
Like,
worried
don't
about
call
you?
my shit no pyramid.
I don't even want to talk
Sorry.
about that shit
I
with you
don't
because you a hater.
The fan, I would like to say,
He a hater.
the viewers are very over y'all talking about this because they feel like people are shitting on it.
Oh.
Well, if they,
And I don't think that. I
Here-
think
here's-
Remember,
here's-
that's
I think
just
here's
a
my-
narrative.
here's
It's
my
just like
rebuttal.
but I'm saying that's what you
know.
just said. You don't want to talk about it with it because you said
they
he
feel
should.
no,
like-
but that's the
if they feel like I'm shitting on it, I encourage you to join PPA. Support my friend Tiny's program.
my whole thing is this is it's just like an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
So it's like since he not fucking with it, I don't even want to talk to him about
Right.
it. But this is all content sake too. It's not like serious. I don't think he really fucking
Got
up
you.
my shit. Like PPA
Got you.
gonna go whether he fuck
Regardless.
with it or,
Or
not.
not,
type
It
yeah.
shit.
will.
Because
I
I'm only
just-
gonna succeed regardless.
Huh?
I said you gonna succeed regardless.
Yeah,
I know
bro.
you ain't talking about niggas in the way they speak.
All I'm saying is game recognized game, homeboy.
But not- but all in all-
Yeah. Them S's was sounding real familiar.
But all in all, I talked to AD. AD actually with it though, no cap.
He gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, he would fuck with it.
No, he's gonna fuck with it.
I don't know if I want to fuck with y'all.
Who is y'all?
told
Don't put
y'all.
me and him. You said you talked to him on the side and he fuck with it.
Yeah.
He gonna fuck with you.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna tap in with AD, man. Because AD ain't in the group chat, so he don't
No, he-
hear all the shit that y'all
You don't
saying
hear
about
it,
it.
bro. Niggas that called you fucking Malachi Love.
Who the fuck?
The nigga
I don't
who
know who the fuck
who's
he
act like a
talking about.
gynecologist. The nigga with the
Oh,
mohawk.
Dr.
Yeah, that picture that Pun keeps sitting in there.
That nigga Pum was cooking.
Yeah. Nah, but when we did a free trial PPA,
It went well.
Hove was the one that fucked it up. We would have had $350. We would have won $350 off of $10. But Hove had his pick wrong, which it wasn't Hove's fault because Cade Cunningham just had an off game. But they have this thing called Green Goblins where you could lower what you think everybody gonna get.
Right.
And if you would have lowered, which t-rell did, he lowered everybody's. He did Green Goblins on everybody, which he only really needed to do it on Hoves in hindsight. But he did it on everybody and he won. So honestly, PPA record is 1-0. If you want to.
No, that's good. No, I think that's dope.
Yes.
One of the things with Prize Picks I think y'all could get into right now, even if y'all don't know too much about football, is the draft is tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And so they got free
Oh, there you could pick on the draft.
they
They got random shit though.
That's
right.
fire.
They have free to play draft projections.
Let's ask
so
them some questions.
I would
on
say
that.
I'm gonna run some with y'all and y'all let me know.
All right, but
Some cool shit.
Yeah.
So how many people do you think are gonna be wearing glasses? Over or under?
Oh, that's the type of shit.
Shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Over or under
Probability.
3.5 players.
Over.
wearing glasses. It's in the inside. It's a venue.
Over.
So them niggas is cool. They
Glasses.
gonna have
That's
on
what I'm
buffs.
thinking. I'm thinking
And
cool as
chains.
fuck.
They
That's like
walking in
some
Alright.
buffs,
glasses, yeah.
Chanel shades. They're gonna
Yeah,
be wearing
yeah, yeah.
glasses.
All right.
I like that.
Yeah.
How many people are gonna cry when they get their name picked? Over or under 3.5?
Over.
Ah.
They might
For
even
sure.
if they
Crying
cry in the
ain't that-
car.
that's
even
not
if
like
they
a-
cry in the car, they gonna
Oh yeah.
shed
They
a
gonna
tear
cry,
that
but
night.
yeah.
Yeah.
That night they should.
But that ain't like a
No, it's you gotta
thing
think.
to cry.
You got three. I could think of two right now that's gonna cry just on the string.
Travis Hunter.
And Shador.
I don't think
Which
Shador gonna
is
cry.
he-
Shador cocky.
But his daddy, he going behind his daddy footsteps. Him and his daddy
He
gonna cry
need-
together.
He gonna almost pee up there just waiting to see.
Yes.
It's gonna make him cry either way.
I called Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, and
For sure,
Abdul Carter.
Travis. For sure, Travis, because his daddy coming.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
let his daddy out of the halfway house to come.
Exactly.
Damn.
So it's over with.
Here's the other
Everybody
thing.
crying in that bitch. And then we gonna win the 3.5 just on GP because the whole house gonna be crying
Right.
because of them.
Right, emotions is gonna be running high.
Because it's that story right there. That shit touched me. My eyes getting a little bit.
I didn't even know he had a daddy till now. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought
crazy.
Prime was his daddy.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
what's his daddy for sure? Hey, when they were like, Travis Hunter Sr., I'm like, Travis Hunter Sr.? I'm like, damn, he had a kid? And I'm like, oh shit, they talking about actual Travis, like that.
Yeah.
And then all the comments was like, Deion ain't his dad?
No, nigga, y'all funny.
Okay, first round drip checks, 2.5 mentions of drip, over or under?
Like they gonna say the word drip?
Nah, just like
Who?
mentions of like your clothes. Like, oh, what you got on today? What you wearing today?
Oh, they gonna
Oh,
ask them about what they got on? That should be over.
The number
Over.
one conversation.
All
starter
these
right
is
there.
over,
What do you have
yeah.
on?
Then last
Yeah.
one,
Who are you wearing tonight?
I think this might be a tiny question because I don't even know this answer. 0.5 HBCU players drafted in all rounds, over or under?
Oh,
They,
I would have to
they,
do my
they
research.
barely be getting drafted.
that's why I said they didn't. Yeah.
They
They
barely.
didn't have to ask that question.
We know that.
It hurt,
Yeah.
don't it hurt?
Sounded
Yeah,
talk
they
about
barely-
those tiny
sometimes they do
questions.
get. Sometimes you might get one, might get two,
Yeah.
but damn, 0.5.
0.5 is out of just one got to get picked.
I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under because that's a trap.
Yeah.
Because everybody's seeing 0.5. One person from HBCU got to get drafted,
Right.
and you push that over, and then they hit it with that reverse card, and it's under.
Oh God.
Because they have pickups.
Oh shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is Nisha.
Oh, I thought you were breaking news. Okay. Okay.
Fuck
okay.
no. This is not even. This is very news. I don't even know if it would make sense to break it.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Well, shout out Prize Picks, man.
Yeah, shout out Prize
Prize
Pick. Use
Picks.
code FMW. Put that $5 in. Get
Matter
your
of fact,
50.
Today, use your code.
Oh, use my code. Big time. Shit.
Oh, you got a code?
Yeah, I got a code.
shit.
Yeah, I got a code. Big time. Make sure y'all use that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could use
Is the code really just big time?
yeah.
T-I-N-E.
TIINE. It's two
Oh,
I's.
you gotta-
You gotta
Yeah.
say
Got
that.
it.
Yeah, you know what?
Or else big
I'm gonna be in the
time.
chat right now when we watch this, and I'm gonna
That's
put it in the
funny.
chat. So don't worry about nothing. Everybody
Oh
just
my
follow.
God.
Put it in there.
Because
Yeah.
I don't like how they playing with your code and shit. Like you don't really got a code.
That's
Who said I
funny.
didn't have a code?
I think
Yeah,
King
like,
be
well,
playing with the
table.
way like you got this prize picks shit
Oh,
going on.
he don't think it's real.
Yeah.
That's
I
common.
mean, truth in the details, it is like, it's like, you feel
See,
me?
why would you?
I don't even know how you went
truth in
with-
the detail, I'm gonna keep it real. It's like, it's hard to, we all pitching to the same people. We didn't already
Right.
been having this for how long now? It's like, how many more new motherfuckers you gonna actually get?
I
type
mean,
thing.
it's always possible because I think the thing is like the algorithm still exists and FMW
Yeah,
is
no,
popping up
no,
in people's
it's-
algorithm.
I'm just saying, but I say all that to say at the end of the day, you gotta get a certain amount of people to get some chili type shit.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. You get a brand deal, but the brand deal really only fucking with you if you're getting people to sign up on some shit.
Ain't that
Big time.
that's any brand deal.
Right. Yeah.
But you got a brand deal.
I definitely got a brand deal. I'm not saying that I don't.
I
But
don't
I'm
got a
saying
brand
truth
deal.
in
You
the
got a brand
details.
deal.
I gotta get a certain number to really
Get
get
that
the
commission.
that commission. But they did give you something to start off with, though. They definitely give you some hools to start off with.
Cause they
So
fuck
I
with you. They start with we fuck with you.
Yeah, I fuck
Now
with
fuck
that.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what? I need to get a count of how many motherfuckers they use my code.
You
How
can.
do you how
Hit
do I
up
find
your
it?
rep.
Yeah, you gotta talk to your brand.
Yeah, I'm
rep.
about to hit up my people. Yeah.
Yeah.
All these
Comedy.
niggas, cuz.
I def got your rep number. You got to get your rep number.
Who my rep?
It might be.
Y'all talk about that offline.
I was about to say, I don't want
Yeah,
to
y'all
say
need
the
to
wrong
talk
nigga name,
about all
but I
that
think
shit
it is
offline.
who I think it is.
Send me that
Yeah.
nigga number, man. I'm gonna call T-rell, see what's going on. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga
to
say,
you.
call my rep.
Cause I need to know how
This
many
is
I
crazy.
got, how many I need to get. Cause I for sure, you feel me? Like my mama, she got that shit. She like, oh, you got shit. My mom putting $5 on there, shit. So
If you
yeah, I
found
know
out-
I at least for sure I at least got something. I just want to know what's the number I got and
Yeah.
If you found out that the big time code was pulling more than the FMW code, should we change this one to use code big time?
You're a wild boy.
I mean, the people. I feel like you should always let the people choose. That's it. You can use code FMW or you can use code Big Time
Or code Hove?
or code. Yeah, let him do his advertisement or code Hove. You feel me?
You gotta relax.
Yeah, everybody do
As long as
that.
you
Whatever.
gamble.
Yeah, whatever. It's not gambling.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think it's
As long as you
gambling.
have fun.
Whenever I say gambling, it's no
Nah,
gambling.
it ain't
No.
gambling. It's fantasy sports.
Fantasy sports.
Yeah,
Having
fantasy
fun.
sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Big
we
shouts out to
have-
Prize Picks, man. That's
What
hilarious.
you laughing at?
Nah, y'all are amazing, and I enjoy talking with y'all on the daily.
I want to take a moment because we're almost out of here.
Oh, I
And,
know it's coming.
Yeah, I have to take a moment because I would like to go ahead and say I want to dedicate today's show to our girl LS.
Yeah, for sure.
Rest in peace. Always a love and a light. Always somebody who was definitely making sure to big up everybody around them,
Mhm.
spreading positivity. If you needed an ear, even myself, you know what I'm saying? Like certain parts of this journey that I've been on, always was there to say just something uplifting and pour back in. And so, you know, the world definitely took a loss with losing our girl. I know a lot of you guys in the chat are kind of going through it right now, and so are we. So I just wanted to make sure from us, we got to take a little moment of silence for our girl and say rest in peace, in perfect peace. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think.
Silence.
I know we're gonna start the most time. Right?
Go ahead, Six.
Yeah, my bad. You're not.
'Cause he's
You're
wild.
fucked up. I think one of the things that's like really cool about this circle that we got and like this universe that we got is that's a person who was extremely positive like at all times. Like I don't even
Mhm.
remember seeing anything negative commented about LS or LS commenting or put any negative energy out.
Yeah,
And even that makes you stand out as a person.
for sure.
Like, so just big shouts out to her, prayers up for her family. Like if there's anything that FMW could do to support, like we hope that they find a way to reach out to us.
Yeah, I saw a clip. MacWap had said that he was gonna get in contact with the family, and that he wanted people to send like letters so that he could get them to the family so that they could know. He says he's going to have the P.O. box in his chat. I think he's posted it. I think some people have posted it. Mods, if you guys are in here, I know you guys mod on most of these shows, so you guys probably still have the link or still have the address and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's important too, because it's kind of tight. It's not often that, I mean, sometimes everybody gets to see what their legacy is, but I do think it's super dope how, like, in a situation like this, her family has no idea who any of us are.
Exactly.
Like, probably have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might discuss her interests and stuff with them or whatever the case may be, but then on a deeper level, they'll be like, what do you mean there's 30 letters or, you know,
like
however
in
many
a whole
letters.
nother world.
Yeah, coming from this whole community that you've created on your own just because of the person that you are. And that's why it's very important for us as humans to really think about our legacy. You know what I'm saying? Think about what the story is going to be when you're gone. All this shit that everybody's doing, that's cool, that's cute, that's fine and dandy. But when you not here no more, what are these people going to say about you?
Sure.
And what are these people going to want to do for your people? How are they going to want to reciprocate whatever the energy was that you were bringing? Because if you're bringing shit energy, people are going to reciprocate that shit energy. But this person was a light to everybody that was around, constantly very big on mental health, very big on self-care and big upping everything that everyone was doing because of her own issues that she had at one point in time. So she knew how to perpetuate that going forward and help people prevent that for themselves. And so just be very wary of who you are being and who you're presenting to the world.
Yeah,
because we're not all going to be here forever. That's just a fact. But the point is, what do you leave on this earth? What is your legacy? What did you do for the people that you were around while you were around them? And I think it's very important that we let them know. You had no idea that this person was touching lives all the way across the country. So shout out to LS.
Shout out LS.
LS is, and it's also, you gotta say, like, we see people in the chat every day. We got a show that come on. There's something that's gonna be on every day. Even if it's not every day, every other day, or it might be 3 times a day that you see the same people in the chat or whatever the case is. And it's like, I talk to some people in these chat more than I talk to Floyd.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because, you know, Floyd ain't really tapped into this like the people that be in the chat is.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't talk to Floyd every day, but if I'm in the chat and I say, what's up, chat? I'm talking to y'all every day type shit.
Yeah.
So especially when you're able to meet somebody off the chat and you put a face to it, then, and LS is one of the people that you wanted to meet just off of the energy that she brung and all of that. And I didn't get a chance to meet her type shit, but you know, RP, that is tough. You never know. You see each other every day. You just want to, how can I put this? Like you said, your legacy. You just want to have you want people to talk good about you when you gone or when you're not around type shit. And LS is one of them people. So yeah, it was like, Dot had asked, like, where's LS at? She asked about LS and K Watts. And I'm like, I don't know where the hell LS is. And then, it's you wouldn't think that it fuck up a community or people would be down about it, but it's really like some damn for real. Like,
but that's what I tell people all the time. Like, it's really crazy that you don't realize that we're really cultivating a community, a family. You know what I mean? Like, there are people in here, like you said, that talk to us and them more than they talk to the people that are actually around them, just because of what it is that they appreciate that's being brought to the table. And so it will hit. It will hurt. Like, there are people that just build offline. Like, oh, you might follow, oh, okay, this your YouTube, what's your Instagram? Okay, now I'm gonna follow you on Instagram. Oh, okay, wait a minute, well, what's your number? Now I'm gonna text. Like, you don't know how far some of these people actually do. Like, I even think that's something that was very dope. When we did the 100th episode for Shame on You, I noticed that all of the chat girls that came together. So Yaz was with Tina, all of the girls, they all came together. And it's like, you wouldn't even think like, oh, we know that y'all know each other in real life. Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah,
like
nah,
people
for
actually
sure.
build friendships and they
That's
build
hard.
family and they build a community.
We
So
met in the chat.
like I said, there are a lot of people in the chat that are hurting, you know what I'm saying, that aren't feeling this is hit. It's a hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like even with all of us. There are a lot of us that didn't know each other when this first started.
For sure. I ain't
sure,
know
yeah.
none of
3-4
y'all.
years
y'all
ago,
niggas.
I didn't know none of y'all.
Yeah, nah,
And I
definitely.
now talk to you more than I talk to a lot of people. I see you more than I see a lot of people. Same with you, Court. And it's like, but even that, like you'll text me just what you doing, or I'm checking on you, mental health check, same vice versa. That's how this shit builds. And that's what's the most important part about it. Like we can have fun all day long, but it still is something there that's being built. And so
Yeah.
it's important to make sure that, you know, tap in, check in, everybody in the chat. We love you. We hope all of you guys are doing well. We know it's tough. We know it's some of y'all that are really, really hurting because you are really, really close. And even with that, stand strong, hold your head up, stand tall. Like you have to. That's how you have to keep going forward through all this. So yeah, man. This show is dedicated to LS.
Yeah. I think that's a good place to leave it off at. I don't even want to take it nowhere else than that, man. Hug the people close to you.
Yeah. Oh, this has been another episode of Fair to Say. Court, thank you so much for coming and sit with us.
Thank you guys for having me.
You guys,
as always.
Always a good time with you guys. Chat, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you love. Let us know what you hated. We know you're going to do it anyway.
Right.
We will see you guys next week. We love you. Bye.